It doesn't now. Maybe he changed. Maybe he changed something.
What's up?
No, we're just like I thought. Like the last time we did this, when we rolled an attack, it rolled the damage at the same time, but it does not appear to be doing that anymore.
I might have jacked that up. Hold on.
It,
Maybe.
it it's not jacked up. You just like in the chat, you have to click on the weapon to roll the damage. So I think it's like it's waiting for
I
you
think it
to
was
say whether
no.
we
I
hit
think it
or
was always
not.
like that.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what I
If you
was,
play different AP,
well,
if you do play in a different game, sometimes you already have it automatically where it'll calculate for you.
Yeah. Well,
what I was wondering was because so when you're clicking on the, you would obviously like so if we're fighting something, like obviously like I would have to roll a d20 to see if it's a successful hit or a miss, and then you would click on your like short sword, and then that would roll the damage with the modifiers, correct?
Correct.
yes.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Man, I wonder why this is not letting me play this on here for you guys. The Sirenscape. I was trying to do it like I was trying to see if I can knock it out through
Through Discord.
Discord, but it's not letting me at all.
You might need a bot for that.
Yeah, or end up paying like the extra like $5 a month for it. Fuck, it's like I already paid like $15 on it. All right, I'll figure it out.
Nickel and dime you to death.
Dude,
All right.
tell me about it.
I know if you've got Groovy, which was free for me, like you just put in a YouTube link and it plays the audio from that YouTube
Oh, it's an
video.
application on my computer itself.
Uh,
Yeah, it's an application on itself from my.
I'm just
My
saying, like if
computer.
you could find the music file on YouTube, you could play it through that.
Okay. Like if you guys go to Twitch, obviously don't look at my screen. But if you guys go to Twitch, you guys can hear what's playing right
What
now.
screen peeking?
You can hear the music and sounds stuff like that.
Mickey always hears the music.
Mickey's always in music. I see. So how are you guys doing? How's your week?
My week was great. I've been looking forward to this.
So I got some of you guys did your backstories, which is good.
Yeah, I didn't do my homework. Sorry.
Unlike some people.
Yeah, some of you didn't do homework, which is fine. We'll like I said, eventually add it in there so I can look into it just a little bit more. It gives me something to kind of use for the future as well.
I'll get to it this afternoon or tomorrow because I went into Discord and went into that chat. I was like, oh crap, I didn't see this all week. Oops.
It's all right. It's all good, man.
So I'm gonna have to mute you on Discord and unmute your Twitch.
Yep, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it.
Well, I've got you on Discord because Twitch is always really low for me. I don't know why.
Okay.
Let's see.
I hear birds.
Yep. Let me.
Oh no, I hear me too.
Oh.
And
Let me see. Where's the maps?
Hold on, I have to watch this ad on men's cleansing.
Oh, Sasquatch.
oh no, I'm hearing everything.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it then.
I'll just assume there's always crows everywhere. I'll keep it in my head.
Crows are cool.
Let me just go ahead and move you guys into Phandalin.
Yep.
Did it update the sheet for you guys?
Yeah, the
Yes.
picture.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta get used to using
Yeah.
this thing. I usually just let the DM do all the magic, and here I am. Just let him do the thing from there.
You guys are in Phandalin and go.
Yep. So welcome guys to Phandalin. This area is nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped snow mountains. Nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped Sword Mountains is the mining town of Phandalin, which consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Crumbling stone ruins surround the new houses and shops, showing how this has been a much larger town in centuries past. Phandalin residents are quiet, hard-working folk who come from distant cities to eke out a life amid the harsh wilderness. They are farmers, stonecutters, blacksmiths, traders, prospectors, and children, and the town has no walls and no garrisons, but mostly adults that keep weapons within easy reach in case the need for arms should arise. Visitors are welcomed here, particularly if they have coin to spend or news to share. The Stonehill Inn is at the center of the town, offers modest lodging and meals. A couple of doors down from the inn, posted outside the town master's hall, is a job board for adventurers. How are you guys feeling? First impressions of Phandalin.
It seems like a nice town.
Bigger than I expected.
A bit rustic for my tastes. I come from the city.
There's no nightlife.
Not that you know of, no. That can change. We do have a bard. That indeed can change.
I will make nightlife in this town if I have to.
So what do you guys wanna do? You guys are just walking by. Anything that appeals to you?
Is it safe to assume that we're already acquainted?
No.
No. Okay. So I'm on my own, in my own business.
Correct. You all three right now are independent.
Alright. Why don't one of you guys go first?
And where's the tavern at?
To the northeast, right over here.
Okay. I know that you said that there's a job board, but I would say that I'm in here just looking for any information on like the ongoings within the town.
Okay.
Alright. Mickey's also gonna be in the tavern. Probably.
Where the? Mickey's going to tower, but Morgar, where the hell did you go, buddy?
I'm just coming into town.
I was about to say, I was like, he just like disappeared off the face of the earth. He just like zooms.
On a pale horse he rides.
Yes.
You zoomed south fast.
Yeah, I'm like coming into town for the first time, so I'm
Okay.
just kind of getting my bearings.
Well, Mickey and Varys, you guys are in the Stone Hill Inn. As you walk in, you see that there's a kind of a decent crowd in there. They're all surrounding a single person right now, and let's see what Morgar is going to do, if he's gonna walk around there, or if he's gonna come into the city, and then we'll see how we play this out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around, try to get my bearings, and of course I'm looking for meat and wenches. I'll end up at the tavern.
Follow your nose.
It's one way to do it. All right.
What's the would it be an innkeep or like the tavern keeper?
It is a little bit of both. There's an inn there, is also with a bar.
Okay. And what's the name of the bar? Or
It's
inn?
the Stonehill Inn.
Alright, you mentioned that there was a group of people surrounding one person?
There was.
Alright. Mickey immediately thinks, ooh, maybe somebody's telling a story, and he is all about stories, so he is gonna pop a squat and listen in, get a read on the situation.
Well, there's quite a lot of people. You can't really squeeze right through it. They're all. It looks like it's supposed to be like a local hero, but it looks like they're surrounding him. You can't really squeeze in right now. They're all buying rounds of drinks and pushing around, trying to fight each other, so they can get close in there.
I would like to attempt to hear what they're talking about.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception roll for me.
Perception. Oh no. Oh no.
You can hear people talking.
You're blind.
You can hear people talking.
Bard's one weakness, the general
Everyone
crowded
is just yelling over each other, and you really can't hear much.
Alright, then I'll sidle up to the bar. Maybe I can get some explanation of the barkeep.
The barkeep says he greets you. He says, "Welcome, traveler. I've not seen you here before. What brings you here to Phandalin?"
Name's Mickey Bly, friend. Just a traveling bard in search of good stories and high adventure.
Well,
What's
there's
the word in the
plenty.
town?
There's plenty to do in this city. We got the job board outside. There's quite a lot of things going around the city that we can use some adventures to help us out.
I will be sure to check it out. But before I do, I'll take a flagon of your finest ale, please.
Perfect. And as the barkeep or innkeep hands you an ale, he says, "It's on the house today. We have a local hero come back today.
Ooh. What's his name?
His name is Orgu."
Orgu. Shit, my notes. Must take notes.
ORGOO.
Or ORGU.
Orgu.
Morgar, as you're getting closer and closer to the city, you hear a little guy running by saying, "Oi! Orgu's back from his quest. He's in the tavern. Let's go, let's go!" And you see a crowd just kind of running with him. Everybody just starts closing up shop, and everybody. I'm talking about everybody in the city. Everything just closes down for this guy. Everybody starts going back into the Stonehill. The crowd that you guys already saw inside there just grew in size by two, 3 times. It's not everybody's fun to get in there and push around. And then Morgar, your first impression of the tavern is you as soon as you step foot, you can hear the mugs clashing to each other. You hear mugs slamming down, and in the distance, as soon as you walk in, you hear again those voices. You hear people screaming. People are excited to see this person, this hero come back, but they do block your way at the moment. And then you also see you see this big group, and then you see this other, these 2 other people are just hanging out by the bar, kind of away from the rest of the crowd.
Well, I guess I'll move to those 2 guys.
And I'm just gonna kind of say, like, kind of low, but like loud enough that, like the innkeep could hear me and anybody else that's near me, just, basically like, "So, what's the big deal about this guy? Orgu, his name was?"
I have never heard of him. I just arrived myself.
He's a local hero. how far is his reputation reached? Would I know anything about him?
No, you guys are all
All right.
new to the city.
All right, he's new to me, so I heard about the mission board, but I really want to know about this local hero, so I kind of want to get in there to hear about what's going on. Can I, like, try to squeeze into the crowd? Just trying to, like, act like, hey, I've been here too, I'm super excited. Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, Tom, how's it going?
Got your autograph book out and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Orgu, he's our man, yeah.
Top one fangirl over here.
Yeah. I've got his t-shirt, I just left it at home.
You know what? Give me let me get just a straight dexterity check. Let me see if you can kind of
Crowd
shimmy.
surfing check.
Just straight from your ability score modifiers. No need to like any saving throws or anything like that. Let me just see how slithery you can get on there. See if you can squeeze by.
Nicky Bly, the dexterous guy. Oop. I'm clicking on dexterity, but it's not.
You need to click on the top part of dexterity, not the number itself, like the actual name dexterity.
The word dexterity.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey.
Okay. So you start shimmying through. And you're like, "Oop, pardon me, excuse me, coming through," and then you kind of make your way up to the front, and you can't see the hero yet, but you can at least overhear. You can at least overhear him talking about his great adventures, getting to this place. You know, he was defeating some local goblins, and he got into a fight in a cavern, and they were outnumbered. They were outnumbered 5-2, and his buddy Slidar got captured, and he thinks that they killed him. So he ran away to save his life. He ran away in ways to keep the story alive of Slidar, and also make sure that people know that it's still dangerous out there. And then with that, the crowd starts to die off a little bit. People start getting mad. People start screaming and say, "You traitor! You left your friend behind! How dare you!" And then these were two local heroes, and they're very angry, very disappointed, kind of let down that he would be so treacherous as to just leave his partner behind and not die with him.
Like Mickey can read a room. Like when they start to turn on him, can like Mickey just like kind of like raise his voice like, now, ladies and gentlemen, I know these two were your local heroes, but had he not escaped when he did, you would have no heroes left in this wonderful town of Phandalin. Now, this is a sad story, but we've got to look at the silver lining of these things. He's lost a stalwart comrade. Please commiserate with this man and hold your anger. He did what he could. So I'd like to try to like dial the crowd down a little bit.
Okay, that's a good idea. Go ahead and roll persuasion for me. Let's see how well you can woo the crowd. Oh, okay. Okay, with a 24.
Jeez.
They now throw a parade in his honor. No,
Yeah, right. Who's Orgu?
So I'll just like try to turn it around to like, rather than anger, please let us raise a mug in the name of the great Slidar. Mickey blanks on his name for a second. In the name of the great Slidar, may his memory last appropriately long. for the great deeds that he has done. Here, here. And he'll like raise the flagon he got.
Okay. After you say that, the crowd the voices kind of start to settle, and people go back to drinking. Still, they don't know how to feel about this. They have a little bit of a mixed feeling, but you can overhear some people saying like, "Wow, I can't imagine how it would feel to have your best friend die in combat. I mean, him and Slidar would always bring a smile to locals, and he's even helped me a few times with local pests. I guess we're judging him harshly, and we should be glad that he's still here. He can help us in the future, but I think he's made the right choice that he wants to retire. I think it's time for retirement and relaxation for probably a new generation of heroes to come by."
Oh, is he a bit on like the older side?
No, he's youthful. He's probably around 50s. But you can like late 40s to 50s. But you can definitely tell he's been beaten up quite a bit, and based on the reactions of everybody, this city has been pretty reliant on these two to keep things in order around here. So you can imagine that it's not just physical stress on them; it's actual mental strength or mental stress that they've had. And as that's going,
his soul's seen a few more miles than his body may indicate.
Exactly. Is there anything else you guys are looking to do?
What was the? I'm gonna kind of talk to the innkeep, and well, obviously first just ask what his name is, and just say, "Hey, barkeep, what's your name?"
He just stares at you. You come into my bar, get drinks, not know my name. No, just give me a second. He's not.
Roll initiative.
There's a bar fight coming along. I'm still getting used to having all of these things up right now, and I'm trying to organize. How dare you?
Establishment. Good day, sir.
It is ran by a small, short, but friendly human male named Toblin Stonehill. You know that by the name. This is his inn. He is the owner, and he's been here for a while. He's settled here as a traveler. He used to come here to become a prospector. He did a lot of mining, and now he's decided to settle down here, knowing that he can make a better business by providing drinks, entertainment, and lodging to those that come in here as travelers or craftsmen. Go ahead and roll a 1d6. Did it, I didn't hear the sound, so got it. Okay.
Ooh.
So, he just randomly starts talking about things. He's just talking gibberish right now. He's had a little bit of drink, and you hear him say, "Once again, the orcs have come down from the mountains to prey on the lowlands. If Neverwinter doesn't send help soon, the orcs will overrun Phandalin and destroy everything we've worked so hard to rebuild." And then he just kind of looks back at you and like, oh, hi. Hi. Toblin Stonehill, how are you? Welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?
Man.
Yeah, Mr. Stonehill. Well, what you were just talking about in respects of orcs interests me, as well as trying to find out a little bit more in regards to this Orgu and what they were doing that may have led to his buddy getting captured. But what's this about orcs that you're talking about?
He seems a little hesitant to talk about it, but he said he suggests probably talking to Orgu about this. He just points. He just points to Orgu because he seems a little hesitant to talk to. It's a very interesting topic. He's kind of scared right now.
Mm. So you're telling me he's the man to talk to?
He's the adventurer. He's been there.
Where the orcs were?
I assume so. He's the survivor. I'm just an old innkeeper.
Well, given the fact that your name's on the outside of the building, I don't foresee you just being a lonely old innkeeper.
Well, I'm not an adventurer, but there used to be a while back ago when it looks like the mayor has taken it down, but it used to be on the job board outside. There was a job board posting saying that there was a local orc issue going on towards the north of here, but I assume it's way too strong at the moment. As Orgu was supposed to be on that mission, and it looks like he survived barely, and his buddy Slidar died or got captured, or I mean, who knows? And I assumed that the mayor took it off. Scared.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, why don't you give me 2 pints of ale? One for me and one for Orgu. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay. He just slaps him right on there, slides it to you, and one of them ends up sliding completely off. Like, it was just bad. He was trying to be cool. It wasn't just completely, just here shatters. Everyone kind of looks at him. He's like, "Oh, sorry, just trying to lighten the
Stress
mood.
is really getting to him.
Just trying to lighten the mood." You know, that perception kind of goes away when you drink a little bit. And he just kind of like hands another one to you, just like, shh, just go.
Okay. Now I'm gonna walk through everyone. Well, I'm sure everybody's kind of sitting down by now.
Yeah, everyone's kind of went back to their seating. They kind of feel a little remorseful and kind of sad, kind of thinking about the adventures of Slidar and Orgu.
So I'm
sorry.
gonna walk over to him, make my way to him, and find where he's sitting, and then just approach him and say, "So, you're the local hero, I hear."
He looks at you and just stares for a second, just looks down and says, I used to be. Now I feel kind of guilty for leaving my buddy behind and just letting him there for dead. I'm sure you've probably heard by now I'm retiring. This is not for me anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's too much.
Well, I have a drink for you in honor of your friend, and also in regards to your accomplishments, if you'll allow me to sit and bend your ear.
He takes a drink and takes a sip and says, "Yeah, I've got nothing but time now, so yeah, take a seat. We can chat for a little bit."
So, from my understanding, you had taken the job in regards to some orcs. Is that correct?
With that question, you can kind of see a little bit of shock in his face. He wasn't expecting you to ask a question like this, so suddenly. You can kind of, like I said, you can see the shock in his face, and he kind of just like chokes a little bit on the ale. He's sipping on it, and he says, "I did. We thought we were ready. We thought we were ready, and we thought we were invincible. We've done countless quests against goblins and orcs, and we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. We were overpowered. We went in there ill prepared, and barely survived."
Well, I do. Obviously, my condolences to your friend. When you last saw him, was he still alive?
He says, I don't know. It was goblins coming all over the place, and I'm sure you've heard of the tales. You hear the drums playing. The drums are banging, and we were outnumbered. You know, I dropped my torch, and then I just hear screaming, and I was barely. I just ran. I just ran. I just heard screams and ran.
Can Mickey speak up from like nearby and inquire as to whether or not he'd be willing to divulge the location of where this happened?
Mickey, aren't you by the bar right now? Or are you just yelling across the bar?
Oh no, like where we left off, like I was like near him, like dispersing the crowd. I
Okay.
probably would have just sat
Right.
down near him, trying to think up questions to ask him, but you got to him first, so I was
Gotcha.
listening in nearby.
Thought you were screaming from across the bar. Hey, where'd you leave your buddy dead for?
He's
Like-
out here pretty good. I heard everything you said.
Like you're instigating. Like he just like looks at you like, this guy. Just more wounds. God.
Imagine, like the camera like just like pans slightly to the right, and like Mickey's sitting at the next table with his back to them.
No, as you get in there, sorry, because I'm trying to picture the whole map right now. It is to the northeast of Phandalin, but he says the only way to get through there is with approval with the mayor. They will not let you out of here in clear conscience to do something like that. It is a fool's mission right now. You would have to prove to the mayor that you are able to do a mission like that.
So, I'm interested in knowing, because you're saying that you're both very esteemed heroes, of course. And I don't doubt your skills, and I'm sure that you've faced many of foes. But you say that you were overran by goblins, correct?
I was, yes.
I'd like to chime in. I'm sitting in a corner hearing all of this, by the way.
I'm also right next to the table.
I too am screaming from across the room.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
I'm just saying, I'm within earshot.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Were you gonna ask something? Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just find it hard to believe that someone that is so esteemed a hero would allow goblins to get the better of you. Did you leave your friend? Did he wrong you in some way?
A short pause goes by, and he gets up.
Mickey backs out.
He gets up, pushes himself off the table, and he just yells at you, "How dare you!" And he just kind of starts walking away from you. He says, "He was my friend. Why would I leave him there? Why would I have bad blood? I loved him. We traveled together. We did adventures together. He saved my life before. Why would I leave him there?" And then,
Well, your reaction says otherwise.
As this goes on, you hear slamming of the door and hear, "Oi! The mayor's added a few new poisons to the job board. Seems like payday's coming early." And then everybody starts screaming, and then everyone's rushing out because everybody loves the job boards. Everyone wants a chance at some gold, easy missions, hard missions, adventures trying to prove themselves. Everybody wants to be here. Everybody wants to get money. Everyone wants to get paid.
The job board sounds like Chuck E. Cheese.
It is Chuck E. Cheese. You want that top prize Nintendo Switch that costs like 400,000 tickets that you probably spent more money to get. You probably spent more money on the damn tickets than you will if you just straight up buy it. So.
Okay.
And you just end up with a Chuck E. Cheese pencil eraser.
Yep, basically, or the bubble gum. Get the bubble
So
gum.
I'm guessing.
You got to pick something from the bottom table.
So
So
if we wait and let the townspeople go at the board first, what's left over, will that be the dangerous and lucrative jobs, or latrine duty?
Say it one more time, sorry.
Like if we just wait here and let the townspeople pick through the board first, as opposed to running out there with them and fighting the throng to get the good stuff, will what's left over be the dangerous stuff, or the dirty jobs like latrine duty?
I have no idea.
All right, Mickey's gonna run. Mickey's gonna run out
You're
with the crowd.
you're basically talking to a voice in the sky right now. I don't know, man. You're talking to him. You just look up, "Hey man,
guidance here."
What's going on here?"
There's
I'm
a
just
cloud
like,
of-
dude,
There's a cloud of smoke behind Mickey.
Mickey muses out loud to himself. Quite
Everybody
often.
just stares at Mickey like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?"
My muse, none of your business. All right, Mickey's gonna go out with the crowd and see what he can see.
So did Orgu like stomp off, or is he still?
Yeah, Orgu's
sitting there?
gone. He's kind of pissed. He kind of feels a little offended. He's mourning right now, and he's a little angry right now. Probably not the guy you want to anger or piss off right now. He's had a little bit to drink, going through some sad times right now.
He's a
Guilt.
seasoned adventurer. You were poking the bear there, man.
You are definitely poking the bear.
So where is this board? Is that in the tavern or like outside the tavern?
It's outside the tavern. You guys can follow it. You see the crowd going to the southeast of you guys, right over here,
Mickey trips
No.
over a chair, getting out.
right around this area. Fantastic. Mickey's just running through buildings. Yep, Mickey just stood on top of the building. Good job, Mickey.
Parkour.
Park. Part of being a bard.
Elven
This one just
heritage,
teleported.
elven
The rogue
heritage.
just teleported. He went so stealthy. He just teleported.
I was stealthing through the alley.
And then
Nobody move.
I guess we'll just kind of
Uh,
look to see what's the leftovers.
I'll be looking for something specific, like anything that has to do with goblins. Maybe that'll get something sufficiently impressive. Or no, I probably didn't hear that part about you got to impress the mayor. So I'll just be looking for something, a good paying task.
I'm also looking at goblins because I have experience with orcs.
Ooh.
And of course, I'm going to be looking for this situation that Orgu was talking about to obviously want to find out what really happened.
Agreed.
Actually, like Mickey knows he's not like the biggest guy, so he'll see this like big brawny barbarian dragon man, and he'll like sidle up to him. Hey friend, I don't suppose you'd like a hand on whatever task you're going after.
Well, we're dealing with goblins, and of course,
Tricky business, those goblins.
yeah,
Always good to have a second pair of eyes watching out.
they're very shifty.
Yes.
I'd say that Varus walks up and sees this bard snuggled up to a dragonborn guy.
Literally,
Just walk up and just, oh, are you two together?
It's called schmoozing, friend. Learn how to do it. That's how you make friends.
I see.
Oh no, you good.
So,
You good.
are you? What job have you guys found? If there's anything left, I'm sure most of the people in this village have already taken everything. They seem to be very attracted to this board for some reason.
I'm sure all the easy tasks were taken. I still say the goblin thing is still up there.
Well, let's see if we can find a task related to goblins.
As you start walking, or as you guys are talking, the crowd in front of you is shaped kind of like in a horseshoe around the job board, and there's like a little bit of a little stand, a little step up. So you see like like 3 little steps coming up, and you hear like a little thump, 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 and the mayor says, "Settle down, guys." He seems a little on the edge. A little, you can tell he seems a little on the edge. I mean, he just got news of Orgu coming back, and the sad news about a Slidar. And he says, Citizens, we've got some new adventures. We've posted 3 new jobs on here. We need some new adventures, guys, to take the place of Orgu and Slidar. But I've posted some jobs that only the strong can complete. And you have to talk to me before I feel confident enough to assign these stronger tasks later on in the future. But take a look at the board. We got like I said 3 quests there, and please go with caution, guys. I don't want to lose any more citizens. And then you see him kind of looking around, like his eyes are jolting everywhere. He's kind of paranoid. He's looking up and he's looking up and around. And can you all 3 make a perception roll?
Perception.
Bring up my sheet.
Mickey is not a very perceptive person. He is what is perceived, not what perceives.
So I
Ooh.
So I click on the word perception.
Yep.
Yes.
Mickey, you notice you're standing in an area full of people.
Good to know.
There are indeed people around me. He
notices
We're
that he's
in the town
stepping
of
in a pile
Phandalin?
of dung.
He leans to the side and says, "Hey guys, I think that's the mayor up there." They both kind of look at you, and you guys just start feeling a breeze, strong, a little bit stronger than normal breeze, come through the city. No one really pays too much attention to it, but the mayor, you can definitely see kind of like flinch a little bit, right? You see him like paranoid again, just looking, really just bugging out over there, and people kind of just like, what's going on with the mayor, guys? And the mayor comes back to talk and is like, well, like I said, 3 adventures. I need some people to take care of this now that Orgu and Slidar is retired. Well, Slidar's dead, and we got a lot to do. We gotta plan a funeral and a ceremony for him, and an official welcome home party for Orgu. And you see him start just walking off the stage, and then start.
right back.
Okay, and he starts going to the job board,
All right.
and
Like-
then.
Oh,
Huh? No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Like, did that is like the whole general like doom and gloom vibe? Is that like deterring the crowd at all? Are there people already like walking away and thinning out?
Yeah.
Like the mention that all we have left are these super dangerous jobs, and we don't want to lose it. Like the words "lose any more townfolk" were the trigger word.
Basically, people
All
here are thinking, like let's wait for him to come back. But basically, you'll see before I get too far into it. But you see people start to walk away, right? They start to walk away. The thing goes something like, hey, cut down a tree, right? Or help herd these cattle around. Little quests like that. But a big majority of the group starts walking away. Right. Keep in mind, you guys are adventurers, right? You guys are.
We are.
These are regular, common townsfolk. These guys, they are ready to defend, but it's not their thing. They're craftsmen, right? They don't fight. They are good with their hands and making stuff, trade skills, but they themselves are not, fighters themselves.
All right. So I'll just sidle up to my fellow elf over here. And like you're looking for answers, right?
I'm sorry. You are?
Oh, Mickey Bly. I apologize. Traveling bard, and you are?
Varus Agathorn.
Pleasure to meet you, Varus. Have you? It doesn't seem to be. It seems very obvious that this town is in dire straits and in need of new blood, let's say, in the adventuring pool. So this stalwart barbarian fellow here seems quite eager. Would you be willing to come with us to both dig into what happened with Orgu and his friend and see if we can't turn this town around?
Normally, any other day, I would probably tell you to turn around and walk away. But given the fact that I have some interest in finding out exactly what happened, I would entertain the idea of coming with you guys to assist.
You had me at entertain, sir. Let's get this done.
I agree. I have a history with orcs. I loathe them.
And we would welcome your veteran experience. Let's see what this job board has to offer.
You're a very joyful person, aren't you?
I am. The end.
Yeah. I know. I'm happy.
I am. Yes.
I'm letting you guys doing your thing. All right. As you okay, we're all back here. So you start seeing, like I mentioned, the crowd is cleared up. This is what I mentioned while you're gone. Is you guys are adventurers, right? So these people here are common folk. They can defend, but they're common folk, right? They're tradesmen, they're skillsmen. They're good with their hands. They defend because they're trying not to die. They're not skilled, right? And most of the crowd's gone out except for like maybe like 3-4 people around here, kind of looking a little confused. Like, all right, this is kind of not what I expected. And as we walk up, you notice there's 3 quests. There's a Dwarven Excavation quest, a Nomen quest, and an Umbrage Hill quest. Is there
So, sorry, can you go over that one more time?
the Dwarven Excavation quest, the Nomen quest, and the Umbrage Hill quest? Let me see if I can find you these. Pretty sure I might have some handouts for this somewhere here.
What was the second one after Dwarven?
Nomen
Nomen guard.
Interesting that it doesn't give me like. It usually gives me like something to give you guys. What does it show when I show you this?
I see Phandalin quests and a blank
Yeah, it's just a
window.
blank screen.
Yeah, same here.
Blank screen. It just says Phandalin quests and it's blank screen.
Right.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Interesting that it doesn't let me show you more than that.
I clicked out of it, so if you need
That's
to pop
fine.
it up again, let me know.
That's super odd that it doesn't give me like
Yeah, it is.
a sheet to give you. Because
I
usually
closed
gives
it,
me
clicked it back open. It's just still the same.
usually gives me something show you guys. Interesting. All right. Well. Actually, if I drop this, does it show anything? It does not. Okay, so I'll just read it out for you guys then. So you have the Dwarven Excavation, and it reads, Dwarf prospectors found ancient dwarven ruins in the mountains southwest of here and have been working in archaeological digs seeking treasures and relics. They need to be warned that a white dragon has moved into the area. Take the warning to them, then return to Town Master Harbin Wester to collect the reward of 50 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Then you have the Nomen quest. A clan of reclusive rock gnomes resides in a small network of caves in the mountains to southeast. The gnomes of Nomen are known for their magical inventions, and they might have something with which to defeat the dragon. Get whatever you can from them. If you bring something useful and don't want to keep it for yourselves, Town Master Harbin Wester will pay you 50 gold pieces for it. And the third quest reads, Umbrage Hill quest. The local midwife An acolyte of Shanti named Adabra Gwyn lives by herself in a stone windmill on the side of a hill, a few miles south of Phandalin. With dragon sightings becoming more common, it's not safe for her to be alone. Urge Adabra to return to Phandalin. Once she's safe, visit the town master Harbin Wester to claim a reward of 25 gold pieces.
So she lives outside of town, and they want us to bring her back.
Correct.
Okay.
They want you to make sure she's safe because she's alone right now.
So, firstly, dragon troubles. Was not expecting that. Keep an eye on the skies, gentlemen.
Yeah, we went from
Yeah.
orcs to dragons.
Is the mayor like still nearby?
Yep, he's still right next to the board, still looking around. Still looking around to the sky.
Tapping his
Oh,
foot, tapping his foot.
More understandably paranoid now.
Well, as you can tell, people
Yeah.
were kind of freaking out. They're like, "Oh shoot, this is not just regular missions. There's dragons afloat now. I didn't know this is going on. We thought our problem was just slide art and all this. So now there's dragons involved now."
Man, what
Goblins
a
and dragons,
horrible
oh my.
time to lose your adventurers. Dragon moves
Right.
into town, adventurers die in a goblin accident.
So, obviously, like, Varys talking with Mickey, and they say, and who's your friend here that you were snuggling up with? What's your name?
I actually never got his name. What is your name, tall friend?
Morgar, the Shiv.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A personal title, or was that bequeathed to you for deeds done?
It was bequeathed, and I adopted it.
Very good. Maybe I'll write a story about you one day, Mr. Shiv.
Only after our adventures.
Go ahead and
Well,
all three of you guys roll
Morgar.
perception again.
Perception. Come on, Mickey. Practice makes perfect.
oh boy.
Boy!
Oh boy.
no.
Where do I see these rolls? I'm not seeing anybody's rolls.
On the chat, if you go to the top left, or on the top right corner of the menus, the top left one will show like the chat bubble. You click on there and you can see everyone's rolls.
Dang, my perception failed me that time.
You basically put your hands up and you're like, damn.
A warm
Are these
breeze
my
hits
hands?
the back of your neck, and it smells of dragon breath. You don't care.
Well, I would probably turn to Morgar and say, well, I was talking with your friend Mickey over here, and we've kind of come to a conclusion that obviously we're all looking for the same thing. I feel like we may need to talk to the mayor to find out, because from what I'm seeing, the job that Orgu was doing isn't on here.
Oh, we can ask the mayor. Was Morgu doing one of these, and it led to failure?
Mayor looks down and says, "Yeah, yes, he was, but they're much more experienced adventurers.
Not one of these three, but something of a higher
No,
caliber.
yeah, it was something more. I handed it to them. It was a job for the city, yes, but it was an advanced one that's not open to just normal adventurers.
But
Alrighty.
but was he doing one thing and got ambushed by goblins that was unexpected?
Yes, there was the quest was there was some local goods that were stolen from around here, and they were to retrieve it.
Oh, and they were ambushed by goblins while looking for it. Okay.
No doubt the goblins were the thieves.
I don't know, man.
Sorry.
Goblins are notorious
Miss-
for being in places you don't want them to be. It could have just been a coincidence.
And as you guys are talking, you hear the winds changing. People start screaming. You see a white dragon kind of just zoom
shit.
right above you guys.
What the?
I would like to cast my spell Duck and Cover.
You hear cathedral warnings going off in the distance. People running. The town's mayor is running into town's hall, into his office. You hear gigantic, just breath of fire, just and just burns down an area, and he just swoops in to southeast of you guys, grabbing a cattle and just leaving.
Literal dragon drive-by. Okay.
Yep, he comes in, burns down the area around the farm to the southeast of you, and then grabs some food and just leaves.
He just came by for a snack.
Oh man. Did he have to burn houses to
did.
get it? He could have just grabbed the cattle. Well, he's clearly a jerk.
I was gonna ask the mayor's name, but now I'm going to turn and look at him and say,
Mayor's gone, I think.
well,
That mayor's gone.
yeah.
That mayor.
There's just a dust cloud in the shape of his person left.
Everyone-
He's in his own dragon shelter at this point.
Looney Tunes
Yeah,
out
right.
here.
Everyone dipped out. Things are
All right.
things are pretty quiet right now.
You guys just want to roll a dice to see which one of these we take, or do you guys have a preference? We got to prove ourselves to the town if we want to fix the big problems going on.
I say we start with
And
go get the lonely woman first.
when I say big problems, I just point at the sky.
That's just my 2 cents. Go down and get the woman that's alone, bring her back, get 25 gold, and then we work on the harder stuff later. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Immediate
'cause I feel
immediate
like
problem.
that-
She's alone with a dragon flying around. Should
Yeah,
probably
the
get her
dragon's not going anywhere.
As far as you
I
know.
mean, we could always ask her, please leave. It might work.
Yeah.
All right, so
That'll work.
Well,
Ask the
we dream
dragon,
it.
hey, can you just not? Can you stop? Just
woman,
Go to different
woman
city.
retrieval, lady, damsel.
damsel in
Oh, I can
distress.
check. I can
Umbridge
check this off my list of daring do's to do. Made damsel in distress. All right, so now
Yeah, I think the Umbrage Hill is gonna be probably our best bet, because I don't think going after because I think after that doing the Nomen guard is gonna probably help us with doing the last one. So
Okay. So
all right.
you guys are gonna go with the Umbrage Hill quest.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
Be right back. 1 minute.
Okay.
Damn. I was just about to say, like, I've been to enough taverns. I know how these adventuring parties work. Who wants to take the lead? I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
I don't.
I'm more than
think
happy to
with my-
pass it to our
I
big
think
friend
with
here,
my
the-
character, I don't think I'm very much of a leading type of person.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be think we're making a unanimous decision right now that Morgar's
Quick,
the
quick, while
lead.
he's spaced out. We make him leader. Just hang a medallion around his neck while he's not looking.
As soon as he comes back, just
Hey, congrats, you're
walk.
the party leader.
You're the party leader.
What?
We voted unanimously.
We all voted. We just held your hand up. Well, you weren't here.
Unanimously voted you to be the leader of the party.
We did rock, paper, shears, and we've discovered that you're it.
Boulder parchment shears.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a new sensation that's sweeping the nation.
Yeah, I've got wireless headphones on. I heard everything. Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, Morgar. You've been promoted by people you just met.
Well, now you know.
Headphones.
Well, now you know.
He's listening the whole time.
All right, Morgar, you do get to make command decisions in the heat of combat, but you do take a pay cut, I'm afraid.
We cannot afford
Yeah, I'm
to
used
pay
to
for
that.
services. All right, so is there anything else you guys want to do within the city before you guys head out?
They give us
I
a
mean, I
general
feel like
location, right?
I feel like someone would have like
Uh,
asked the mayor's name. Like, I just feel like it's very just.
if we
weird
didn't,
to
we,
just
if
sit
we
there and
didn't, we
talk to
didn't.
him.
He got out of here fast.
Yeah, he did
Mayor
that.
chicken shit is
He
what I've
booked
dubbed him.
it. Yeah, I'll just put that down as CS.
His
Yeah,
name
Mayor
was-
CS.
His name was Harbin Wester.
Harbin Wester. There is
Actually,
a little shopping errand
Hold
Mickey
on.
would like to
Was
take
that
care
the
of
mayor's name?
before
Hold
we
on, let me
leave.
double check. Was that the mayor's name? I have it somewhere here in one of my notes. What is the mayor's name?
Yeah, I wanted to ask if there are any provisions we need to get before we leave. You know, food or weapons, repaired, whatever. I mean, I don't know.
With Mickey's 3 amazing perception checks, he needs provision.
He needs glasses. He needs some glasses.
Is there like any sort of like alchemist or anything in this town that would have like health potions?
Well, Mickey just saw a dragon fly through the sky, and he has on him a rapier and a dagger. He'd like to buy some sort of ranged implement to defend himself in the worst case scenario.
So you guys do have let me see. So you have the Barthen's provisions. They just sell mostly ordinary goods and supplies like backpacks, rope, rations, but they don't stock weapons or armor there. You have the Lion Shield Caster. It's a merchant company. It's a merchant company, but you got to travel to the east for quite a bit. They do sell weapons and armors. But right now, you kind of look at your pockets and realize, I really probably don't have enough to buy some stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm not looking at weapons or any of that. I'm just looking at like food or backpacks, like you said, stuff like that.
Well,
I've
right
got-
now, you guys all have your basic traveling gear. So as of right now, you guys have some kind of traveling gear. So,
All
for
right.
example, Morgar, you've got your Explorer's Pack, right? Your Explorer's Pack that has, your rations, your mess kit, your bedroll, some water, a rope, torches.
That's cool.
Mickey on character creation started with 15 gold from being an entertainer. Is that not enough to buy something, or should he not have that much?
What would you be looking to get?
Just like maybe like a basic light crossbow or hand crossbow or short bow, something, and a handful of arrows. something to defend myself because I'm not like in your face fighty.
Yeah, you want ranged.
Let me check PHP right now. A light crossbow is 25 gold pieces. So
Ouch.
No.
Okay. All right.
Mm,
So we're gonna have to. I'll just risk it. We got to get this job done before I can afford any new equipment.
Yep.
How do you find out how much money you have? Oh, is that GP?
Yeah,
GP.
GP.
I've got 10. Can I
Is
load
there-
him some?
If by some you mean all, because
Yeah.
I have 15 and I need 25.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
like,
can I load him my 10?
you could, but
could.
he said that they're like the shop is to the east, which is not the direction we need to go to do the quest. So let's do the quest. We'll all have money.
Yeah.
Like, if I need
Alright.
to, I'll run the fuck away from an orc running at me with a great sword.
So you're going south for the quest. You're going about 100 miles to the east to get to that Lancaster place.
Okay,
It's not within the
never
city.
mind.
It's not within the city. It's just
Not within the
local.
city. Okay. Maybe I'll find something on the way. Pick up a goblin short bow or something.
So, quick question, out of character. So when I make an attack with a short bow, do you obviously like deduct an arrow every single time, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So is there anything anywhere? So nowhere in this town anybody like makes arrows or anything like that that I could get from them.
Well, you're looking for Bobby Fletcher on Main Street.
No, not at the moment. No.
And there's nobody here that has like makes like potions or anything.
Well, yeah, you can.
I'm
You can
guessing
go
that-
to. You can still go to what's it called? There's a provision store, Barton's Provisions. They do sell some stuff on there, but most of the stuff will cost above 25 gold. They sell like basic
Gotcha.
gear, like I said, adventuring gear. But if you're looking for things like potions, you're probably looking at a little bit more. Yeah, you're looking for a little bit more.
Okay, so pretty much we're packed out for what we need to do right now, and then as we go along. So
Correct.
okay,
So
well
we
then
take this
I am
Umbrage
good to
Hill.
go.
We take this Umbrage Hill quest. It's 25 gold. Is that the split between the three, or is that a piece?
A piece.
That would be
Ooh,
Piece.
cha-ching.
25 gold a piece, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Game.
Well,
So you guys are
if
ready
you
to
two-
travel?
All right, Master Morgar, lead the way.
well. If you two gentlemen are ready to go, I suppose we can head out.
All right, we're heading south, correct, or southeast?
South. It's just a few miles to south. You guys just start walking by foot.
For a lonely homestead, shouldn't be too hard to spot.
It's pretty flat ground. You kind of see like a little hill. You see like a little hill up in front.
Well, I'm taking the road. I'm now at the spot heading south.
Okay.
What's going on here? I can't zoom out. Oh wait, there we go.
So, like I said, you guys are just walking south, just enjoying things. Listen to.
How do you move like the picture on the screen?
That's fixed. That's me. That's on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like zooming in and out on like just one particular spot. Does it just
Yeah.
zoom in and out on your character?
Oh no, to drag the map is right click.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
drag.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's
Yeah.
what I was wondering.
Oh yeah, but you physically cannot like change the map. That's me.
Right.
So-
Yeah, it just kept zooming in and out on one spot. I just literally like jumped and hurtled over their entire farm.
Okay. You guys are just walking through the through the area, and
Mickey will start up a walking tune, but then think better of it because he doesn't want the dragon to overhear and possibly find them.
yeah.
And is it what time of day is it right now?
Right now it's still early morning. You guys got early start on the day. People are early drinkers here. As you guys are walking, like I said, it's very, very open area. Some trees here and there, birds chirping. Things seem to have gone a little bit back to normal. And as you guys are walking to your left, you see a deer. It's been impaled with a spike.
I want to go and look at the spike to kind of like get a better understanding maybe of like where or like who it belongs to, maybe like origin of like who made it.
Mickey will just try to look around the area to see if there looks to be anything threatening still in the area.
Okay. Go ahead and the one that's investigating. Go ahead and roll roll a survival. I'm gonna get a survival check for that.
Would that be for Mickey or for me? Are you talking about
Whoever's
checking
checking the spike.
spear?
Whoever's looking at the spike.
Okay. And you said
Survival. Yep.
Oh boy.
Woohoo!
Oh goo. That's a no.
Yep, it's impaled and it appears that this deer is dead.
He appears to have died of an impalement of some kind.
You guys are very, very literal when it comes to what you look at. You guys are like, yep, that's dead, guys. There's a spike in there.
We call it how we see it.
Very astute.
Did you guys know that this deer got hit with a spear?
I think the cause of death was impalement, guys.
Can I look around to see if there's anything besides deer tracks in the area?
Go ahead and roll a perception for me.
No. My specialty. Hey! You can't suck
Very
forever.
nice.
You do notice some tracks on the floor, kind of like a you see four footprints. Kind of see some pretty big big paws, big nails, and that's all you see. You just see like one print. It's probably about a large size. Nothing, like a dragon or anything like that. Think about like maybe like 300-pound animal, right?
So, like, I'll point out the track to my compatriots because I'm not a woodsy person. Do any of you guys recognize what makes this track?
I'll walk over to Mickey and take a look at the track to see what he's talking about.
Is it biped or quadruped?
I don't know. Come take a look.
I'm gonna try to see if I can tell like what the track is or what made it.
I would think if it got impaled with a spear, it's a biped.
Morgar, do you recognize the track at all?
Footprint, roughly.
I'd say about the feet are about a foot in size, a little bit more than that.
That's huge.
Well, it's not goblin.
Do
Looks
not want
orcish to
think
me.
of it. You said it was like a paw, right?
Correct.
But orcs have weird feet. I'm just guessing.
Four,
I'm guessing.
four giant paws.
Four
right.
giant paws.
4 giant paws. So we either got
A cat or a dog of some kind, maybe.
what the hell is 4 feet and is shooting spears?
All right, so I'm no animal expert, but I've heard stories of all places. Do I know of any tales of like giant dogs or cats living in this area?
Or are goblins riding 4-footed mounts?
Maybe.
Not to common knowledge. No, nothing that you've heard of.
Not common knowledge. Okay.
It's not something you would know.
Well, what can I tell and see like what direction like the tracks are going in?
The tracks are pointing towards Phandalin, but the spike came from south to north.
The direction we're heading.
Oh boy.
No, that would be meaning that that it was going back into town, and you're saying that the spear came from the south going towards the north.
Yeah, so like they chucked the spear from further south and it impaled the deer.
Right.
So
And you're saying that the track is going north?
The paws are facing north. Yes.
so the attack came from the south.
And they went north back into town.
I don't think there's a trail leading to town. I think it was just like a set of prints and nothing around them. Like they stood still long enough to like leave noticeable prints, attacked the deer, and we have no idea where they went.
And there's only
Is that
one,
right?
like literally one single paw print.
I
Well,
think there's
I don't
four,
know, 'cause,
there's four. There's 4 paw prints, correct?
Correct. Go ahead. Whoever has a better investigation, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me, please. And I'll give you guys an advantage on it. So
Int and wisdom are not Mickey's wheelhouse.
yeah, whoever has better
Said
investigation, let me know, and I'll give you guys an advantage on that throw.
I don't even have it. I've got 0.
I have proficiency in it.
Ooh, there you go. Mr. Sleuth.
Okay, so you take a knee and you start touching the deer, and you realize it's still warm. It's a fresh kill. It hasn't been too long since this creature was killed.
The deer is still warm, so it seems that this was just freshly killed.
I recommend we proceed with stealth, gentlemen, as whoever did this may still be around.
So we continue south.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Can we attempt to
Stealthily.
proceed south quietly? Maybe a little off the trail. In the bushes.
You all
Yeah, I'm
carry-
disappearing off the map. I mean,
you all
is there-
carry- No, you just stay there. Just stay there. You guys are good. You guys are good. You guys.
And
All right. So
Mickey
We're
will
gonna-
start like humming the Mission Impossible theme.
basically, so
Or
you
the
guys
Pink Band.
arrive. As you guys keep walking south, things are pretty open here now. For those of you that don't, I mean, if you guys see to the bottom right or right side, you see us as like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. So what's going on there is this is a hill, right? You've got elevation change.
this is a map, a new map, correct?
Correct. You guys should be
Yes.
seeing a new map right now, right?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's this?
This is a new map. Yep. As you start getting closer and closer, you start hearing a little bit of a roar going on in the distance. This place was built on the slope. Built on the slope of Umbrage Hill, is an old stone windmill surrounded by an iron fence. A large winged monster with a spiky tail is trying to knock down the windmill's front door, and you hear a woman just yelling in the distance.
Oh shit. Well, gentlemen, the moment is upon us.
We must make haste.
Leader Morgar, lead the charge.
I'm still trying to figure out this map.
We are in the upper left-hand corner.
But I see all three of our icons. I see that black square in the center. Is that where she is?
Yep, like you can see the token of the giant spike-tailed beast he just mentioned is outside in the courtyard or something.
Oh, hold on, let me zoom in. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I see it
okay.
now. It's kind of yeah. There's like broken walls around it.
Yep.
All right, so I'll just drag
All
my
right.
token close, or what do I have to do? Roll to move, or what?
So you said that we heard, like we heard. What did we hear? Because I guess I'm like trying to like picture it as if we don't know, like.
Oh, you're just hearing
What
a
it
loud
is that we're doing.
roar.
We heard a roar, and then we heard a woman scream, and it came from over here.
Okay. So we make our
So-
way.
If there are no impediments to his movement, Mickey Bly will like run up to this like wall right here and just put his back to it and like peek around the corner.
Okay. Are you guys moving together?
Yeah, what are we gonna do? We gotta
Yeah.
move together.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I say
Move
we come up to like around here or here and just suss out the situation because we don't
I say
know
go
what's
to
going on.
go to here.
Move yourselves where you guys want to go. Keep in
We
mind.
follow Morgar.
Keep in mind there's still a line of sight, so
Oh yes.
Mm.
All right, so
I
we
mean,
might
I
not be
would-
able to see anything from there.
But we still have the wall shielding us in case anything pops out.
Mm. Can't be too cautious. Somebody is in trouble.
go ahead and roll stealth, all three of you.
All right.
Ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey!
Little sneaky guys. Okay.
Finally, something we're good at.
I'm still not seeing where this shows up.
Where what shows up?
Our rolls.
Oh, it's in the chat.
So you see on the top. Okay, do you see everything on the far right side popping out?
Yeah, I
Right.
see Amarok GM rolling D6, and then I see ability, and then I scroll down. I see Cuddlemore rolling
Scroll
D20.
all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
And that.
Okay.
As long as you're at the very bottom, it should stay live.
Okay. Yeah, we are stealthy. Damn.
Heck yeah!
So you good?
Yep.
Okay. Let me get one more from. I didn't get one from Bear. Oh, Bear's did roll. Okay. Perfect. So, the Manticore. It's like a lion type creature, right?
Yeah, it's like a lion with dragon wings and shit.
Correct.
No.
You see him start taking flight. You hear the wings go whoosh, 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 and it starts taking flight again. And you hear a sudden crash and you see a tail spike flying, and it makes a giant rattle in the windmill. And you hear someone screaming. You hear a woman screaming inside there.
Gentlemen, I think we found the deer murderer.
And he just keeps flapping his wings.
Yeah, with the 4 paws and then a spear. Yeah, it's shooting spears out of its tail. Pretty nasty.
Morgard, get in there. He's gonna kill the woman. We'll back you up.
All right,
He's gonna lead the charge.
So the windmill is the black square.
Say again?
The windmill is the black square.
Correct. If you guys look at the top right, there's like 3 floors to it, right? She's on the.
I see 2 in the top right, another rectangle.
Say again?
I see.
Yeah.
All right, so I just move.
Up to you. What do you guys want to do with this? Right now, the Manticore has not seen you yet.
I would
Get him.
like to try and stealth my way over to.
You guys are still stealthy. No need to stealthy do it.
Okay, my thing's not.
I'd say we move to that first wall below us.
I was gonna say it's not letting me ping on the map.
You hold it down like you see me do.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say try to stealth to like here. That
Yeah,
way.
I was saying like get right here next to this like ruined chimney, I think it is, and then we'll just like pop around the corner and get him in the butt.
That works for me.
So I'll like I can see I think I can see that from my vantage point. So I'll just like point to that corner and say and like military hand sign.
Morgar, make a dex saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no! You got this.
Hold on, let me find it.
So like I'm watching him. Can I tell what happened?
You guys are kind of like the old cartoons. You guys are just peeking your head right out.
Oh, damn.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh, 2 natural 20s.
Right? What the hell are freaking hacking over here?
Dang.
Hey, he's
Yeah,
a barbarian, man.
Manticore
You can't
chucks
surprise him.
a spike at you, and you do this awesome little dodge roll. You kind of dodge back.
Matrix.
You matrix it. You dodge back, and
Whoa.
everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
We have initiated.
I'm looking for initiative. Where is it?
Click on your character with S, or click S.
Oh,
Click on your character and then go to your character sheet and click on initiative. It should be on the very top part. This is where you guys are at right now. There's no movement at the moment.
should I go back to the wall?
I'm looking. Hold on.
Yeah. If you were there before the, like right after that spike was shot, yeah, you're back by the wall.
Okay. Well, obviously I rolled a 4 originally, but I forgot about the
Yeah, we
S
didn't
thing,
do
so.
Okay.
What? Roll with an S?
No, tap S and then click click on your character sheet and then go from there.
S just like selects your token.
Correct. Morgar, you said you rolled a 4.
My
No,
initiative-
that was
10.
Varys. Varys, I rolled a 4, and then when you were talking about the S, I clicked it again so that it would show up on the turn order.
Okay,
But
that's fine. I'll allow it for now, but yeah, in the future, yeah, make sure you guys click
roll.
S and then click on your character. S is to just go back to select, click on your character, and then go from there. Morgan, did you find it?
I'm just getting 10.
Huh?
S. Where's S? What are you talking about, S?
On your keyboard?
Like on the keyboard.
Yeah, I did that and I rolled, hit that and rolled, and I'm getting a 10.
All right, click on your token and try it again.
Yeah, click on your token. That should select it. Now open up your character sheet.
What
Like I said, the
token?
easiest way that I do is I could I press
token on the
left.
screen.
Yeah, the easiest way that I do is I
Oh.
press left shift and double click on your character, and that automatically will pull up your character sheet.
I'm confused. Oh,
So hit S, and then you click on your token that you're like dragging on the screen. You click on your token,
right.
and then you go to your character sheet and click initiative.
Like the same
Like
way.
it-
There we
you're-
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got 9.
Okay, got it. All right, Mickey, you're starting it off.
All right, I will get as close as I can. Like, if I like get to like around here, can I see the Manticore through this over this wall? How high is this?
Be right
wall?
back.
You guys are in combat now, so you guys are limited to your movement
right.
speed at the
The
moment.
movement arrows. What button was that again?
Q, the letter Q.
Mickey will move to. Oops. Yeah.
There's only one small little wall right here. Everything else you see is considered like destroyed. So as of right now, Mickey, you are out in the open. The Manticore's just looking at you now.
Oh, he can see me there.
You can definitely see you there playing your what do you have, a lyre?
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I don't always have it out. Probably on my back.
Play for me, human.
he's just walking around with a guitar.
Oh, I can't put it away. I'm cursed. Well, then if he can see me through there, can I? Am I like locked into that decision, or can I go stand over here?
No, because he already saw you. You can move anywhere a little bit around there. I'll give you a little bit more distance, like if you want to like move around, like here. Well, you can also you can use your action, and you don't have to attack. You can use a dash action, which gives you double movement speed, so you can move up to 60 feet. But keep in mind, he already knows you are here.
He knows I'm here.
He knows you are in that little area.
He knows Morgar's there too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The only ones he knows that is seen right now is Mickey and Morgar.
I made a mistake, so I will roll with it. That is what Mickey would do. I am going to use my action to attempt to draw it away from the distressed woman. I will, lacking a ranged weapon, shout a derisive comment at it. An attempt to deal damage with that. With my vicious mockery.
Okay.
I'll round the corner and just be like, oh, that has got to be the ugliest creature I've ever seen! So I will cast Vicious Mockery at the Manticore.
Go ahead and do roll.
Oh no! I think he rolls to try and beat the DC Wisdom save.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Isn't it not a damage roll?
That one
think it's
psychic
just a
damage is what it'll do if it hits.
Yeah, it's 1d4 versus and then a save, isn't it?
Yeah.
If he makes a save, it's a wisdom versus DC. So your wisdom, what is your wisdom
My wisdom DC is 13. He has to be a
13.
13.
So it takes 1d4 damage or half damage if it makes a save. So go ahead and roll your damage.
It was 1 psychic damage.
Oh, it was a 1. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It didn't pop up nothing. So either it gets hit or it doesn't. And a wisdom saving throw.
I think half is rounded up, so I think it would be 1.
It's actually rounded down.
Oh, is it? Damn.
Yeah, it takes 1 damage. It's just kind of like, it's like depression. Has no idea what just happened. he just
noticed, but it knows I was not kind.
You noticed?
It's
he just had a little tear go down his
reverted
eye.
back to its childhood.
No idea what happened. It's just like, what the hell is that? Why am I crying now?
Manticore tears, key to a very powerful potion. All right, I believe that. Oh, I have a bonus action. All right, so Morgar is in position to
Actually,
do his...
wait, you hold on. So you didn't do dash. Okay, so use your action. Yeah, go ahead and use your bonus action. Sorry about that.
All right, then I will inspire Morgar with, I don't know, just words of encouragement. All right, Morgar, this is our first fight as a newly formed adventuring team. You can do this.
Yes, I can.
I will spend a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, hold on, I've got a Great Dane that needs to go outside. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. So I think I need to tick down my Bardic Inspirations.
Yep, by 1 point.
And that gives him a D6 that he can add to any of his attack rolls or saving throws.
Correct.
All right, I'm back. All right, so now what do I have to do?
Mickey, you're good?
Yep,
Done?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, Varys.
Okay, so with the movement, obviously my movement speed is 30. But when you were saying a dash, so what is a dash? Like, is that considered a movement if I try to dash?
It means
Or is that something that I have to have?
It means you are using your action to move and double your movement speed. So your movement speed is what, 30? So a dash should mean you're
Right.
using your action to move 60 feet in 1 turn.
Gotcha.
Does he
Okay.
have cunning action yet?
And so Q. I just want to see if it's obviously going to. Do I hit Q again to like drop the point and then?
See, I wish I knew it. I don't on the top of my head at the moment.
Okay, so that was 15.
I think you can move 30.
Yeah, so you can move 30. So from here you can go here, and then you can go up to like somewhere around here.
No, I just want to see what.
And then if you dash, you can go up to around here.
Varys, do you have the cunning action ability? I think it would be under features and traits.
Keep in mind, you guys are all level 1s.
No,
I know.
yeah, no.
Okay. you
No.
did.
Okay, so to here. oh, Here would be 50 feet. Yeah, so I'll use my movement, and then so to dash would just be an action, not like an actual like bonus action, correct?
Correct. That is your full action for the turn. So no more attacks or anything like that. No more attacks.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna move.
So you're gonna be moving to around
15.
here.
Yeah, onto that side of the wall.
All right. So you should be somewhere around right here, either here or here. One of these two squares to the left or right. Okay.
Just hugging the wall. And I think that's really all I can do, because I don't think I have anything really that would be able to use as bonus action, really. So I think I'm done. I think that's it. First official move.
Okay.
All right.
Manticore.
Now, excuse me while I get mauled by this thing I've planted.
Hold my beer.
Hold my loot.
So you see the Manticore again roar, and it grabs its gigantic paws, and you see it do a 1 claw, 2 claw, and you start seeing the building start to open up again here in the front. This opening right here is now doubled in size, so I can't delete it, but assume this whole area right here is also open. So now the Manticore has big enough space for it to go in, and the Manticore takes some flight. Again, it moves over to Morgar.
No.
And it comes and it takes a little chompy chomp.
Remember your training, Morgar.
Alright, so what do I do?
Does a,
Avoid the teeth.
does a 17 hit? Yes.
Say what?
17 hits, yeah. Yeah.
Do its rolls not show up in the chat?
No, you don't see my rolls. Those are my DM rolls. You don't see that shit.
He's like, no.
Alright,
Sometimes
what do
that's good, sometimes that's bad. You take 11 piercing damage.
Alright, so what do I do now?
Just click S, click on your character, and you see the green bubble. Click on it and type -11.
Are you okay? That's more than one of me.
Alright, so I'm down to 3.
Ooh.
Okay. And we go to Morgar. Your turn, buddy.
Did you hear that I gave you Bardic Inspiration earlier?
Correct, but
I'll
what
be
do I
right-
do?
I'll be right back.
So
What do I do
1d6
now?
to your roll. Well, it's up to you. What do you want to do? You got a giant ass Manticore in front of you attacking you.
Alright, I've got to defend an attack or something.
I don't know. Up to you.
Well, I'm fighting back. What do I need to do? I'm new to this, so.
What do you want to do to it? You want to attack it? So go back to your character sheet, and you see your weapons and where your hit dice is and stuff like that. You got your great sword, dagger, your javelin. What do you want to do?
Yeah, hang on.
How do you want to hit it? You also are a barbarian, so you know you can range or rage.
I mean, I'd be angry if I just had all the blood removed from my body.
Alright, with rage. I attack with greatsword.
Okay, so you're going into rage, correct?
Yes.
You wanna get angry first? You wanna power up?
Yeah, how do I do that?
Oh no, I'm just asking. No, I was just kidding. I was just joking.
No.
You could be like, I power up. Rawr, I get strong.
Typically, there's a scream involved.
Have you not
I'm
seen my
angry.
icon pic? Have you not seen my icon pic with the lightning coming in with the bitches around my feet? Come on.
You hear him. You won't like me when I'm angry. With the
Let's
sweetest
hear your
voice.
battle cry.
With the
Rawr.
sweetest voice possible. So again, make sure you guys know what your abilities do, because kind of was like pushing because it's gonna help you, but make sure you guys know your abilities in the future. So you can enter your rage as a bonus action. All right. When you're raging, you You have advantage on your strength checks, strength saving throws. When you make a melee attack using strength, you gain a bonus to damage roll that increases as you gain levels, and it's in your rage damage column. You have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. So because you weren't already enraged,
you want that?
because you weren't already enraged, it wouldn't have applied. But in the future, if you are raging already, you would have taken half that damage because you are pretty angry. If you can cast spells, you can't cast them or concentrate on them while you're raging. And your rage lasts for 1 minute, which 1 minute is let me see how long is 1 minute.
I think it's 10 rounds. 6 seconds a round.
I think it's 6. How long is 1 minute? I think it's 6. 10 rounds is a minute. So with 1 minute you have quite a long time there. So you have 10 rounds of rage. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then. You can also end your rage on your turn as a bonus action. Once you have raged the number of times shown for your barbarian level in the roll, you must finish a long rest before you can rage again.
Yeah, like a cooldown.
Yep. So if you're going to rage, I need you to obviously tell me, and then in the future, can you see your sheet? Can you see me clicking on your sheet right now? You see the little check mark? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're going to go rage, you tell me one. You can just click on here, say, hey, I go rage. Then you click the little bubble, and I know, hey, you're raging. And then you click on here and go rage damage. So when you roll, you get that rage damage already taken into account, right? So we don't have to worry about that.
All right, I've clicked rage damage. What else do I have to do? Just rage at the top.
Now, you can go to your weapons right above and click which weapon you are using. You're raging,
Alright.
so you got that great sword against this thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use that. So I click that.
Click on great sword, the actual name.
Come on. No.
Well, see, this is what I was talking about, because if you're clicking on the sword, that's if you're, because that's just showing, that would
That's
be
attack
just showing
roll.
the damage,
No,
correct?
this is my attack
That's
roll
not-
right here. Nope, this is my attack roll. If you do damage, you would click on great sword. Like, this doesn't count, but for example, you did that. If I click on great sword right at the bottom, it would roll my damage right there.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
just to show if it hits or not.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
Have
Um,
advantage for any reason whatsoever.
Nope. You swing your sword, and you hit that one little piece left of infrastructure right next to you. And it gets stuck.
Oh no.
Give me a strength check.
say again.
Give me a strength check. So click on strength and just click on it, on the name on the top left of your character sheet.
The word strength.
All right, hang on. It's showing 3.
Make
No,
sure you always click on.
Click on the word strength in the box.
But hold on. No, not only that. Always make sure you click S, click on your character. Make sure you have your character selected, because if not, it will not show. Okay, so yeah, okay. So the 3 showed your ability score modifier, but your actual roll was a 17. Yeah, you have enough power, and you just kind of yank it right back out. What do you still have you have movement, but at this point you are within range of the Manticore, proccing an attack of opportunity, which is risky. Is there anything else that you would like to do? Anything using your surrounding area? Anything you would like to kind of use to your advantage?
I'm not seeing much of an advantage other than this stupid little wall here, but he already knows I'm here.
Everything below you is gravel.
I don't know. Any suggestions?
You can't leave his space without him getting another swing at you.
Correct,
Yeah,
because he can see you right in front of him.
So I'm thinking go all in.
Yeah, I think your best bet is just to stay put for the moment.
Okay.
Unless you can think of something to do with gravel that I can't.
I mean,
I got
the only
nothing.
thing I could think of. I mean, obviously. I mean, are we able to like give suggestions, or is this just
Because
like,
you guys are still new, I'll allow it. Yes.
because so all of this, I'm guessing, like, hold on, sorry, like all of that's like broken wall, that's like loose, like pebbles and dirt, right?
Correct.
So the only thing I could think of that you might be able to do is like, I don't know, pick up a handful, almost like like pocket sand, and like throw it in his eyes to like
Every
blind
adventure
him or
carries
something.
pocket sand.
Okay. Go ahead and.
That's just a suggestion. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Because I mean, you can't move without him attacking you. So
That'd probably be an action on his turn, and I think his
I'll give it to you as a
greatsword would
bonus
be-
action because it's interacting with the environment. You can interact with the environment on your turn as well.
Alright,
Kind of like I
yeah,
said,
that's a
like picking
great
up like a
idea.
lever or like opening a door.
I don't know what to do.
But he already raged, so you did use your bonus action already.
Yeah, but this it's you have your action, bonus action, then you can have like an interaction with like the environment, right? That's not really
okay.
that's not really anything special. It's just like it's just interacting with things. Go ahead and Morgar, you grab up the gravel. Go ahead and just roll a flat d20. Just on the left side where you see the dice. You know what I'm talking about? The panel where all like the arrow and the everything else are on the left side of the screen. Remember I showed you guys how to roll. It should show like a d20 die on the side, like right over here, right? I can't click on it obviously because you guys can't see it, but you see right here on your screen, like on the left side of the screen, you see like the
Hold on,
panels.
I'm looking. Yeah.
All right, so go by where the dice is, and then go like hover over it, and then go to where it says d20. Just roll a d20 for me.
I'm seeing. I got the
either
three
that
dots.
or in the chat box, type /R space 1d20.
You can do that. Again, I want you guys to learn this way because it's quicker. It's easier in the future because it's.
Right.
So you see on the left side, right? It's like a
Yeah,
little
left
white.
side, upper left. It's got the arrow, the
Perfect.
paintbrush.
Yep. Go down to where the
magnifying.
dice or the die is. Just hover on it, and you
Right.
should see everything pop up, right?
Yes.
So hover where it says D20, the physical D20 on it, and just click it. Because if you click on that one, it's one D20.
Oh.
Maybe it's like golf. Maybe low numbers good.
Okay. You get a single pebble that lands in the eye of the Manticore.
Eh. And it falls over dead. Good job, everyone.
The Manticore starts shaking his head down, kind of closes his eyes, trying to get this singular pebble out of his eye, giving you a little bit of a little quick moment to get out of its direction. So I'll allow you to move without taking an attack of opportunity.
Yay!
So I move my tune on the map. What?
Yeah,
You can move up
Click.
to 5 squares, I believe.
yeah. You can move and scream or whatever. You got 30 movement speed, so
This
Guess I'll go
is
there.
still technically a wall, right?
yeah. That's still a wall, barely, but a wall.
So, I mean, that would be like a hiding spot, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, but remember that
obviously
he
still is.
can still fly. He can still fly.
Oh,
He's in the
yeah,
air.
yeah.
So you
Touche.
really he's really still can see. He's flying probably like 15 feet in the air, 15, 20 feet. He can still see Mickey and Morgar. It's just you guys are kind of a little bit further away.
I'll be right back.
So I'd suggest Morgar you kind of move a little bit further than just there. Wait, was that Morgar that just left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Morgar, I'm just gonna move you right here. I will, by the magical grasp of a divine hand, you were just
By
moved
the
over
power
here.
of Grayskull.
All right.
You were just magically moved 2 more blocks
Mickey,
inside.
Mickey was ready to go in there and back him up, but the plan has changed now.
Mickey,
Let's see.
your turn.
All right. So Varys is sneaking around the other side. What do I have at my disposal?
Music.
Well, yeah, I meant useful. How do I close that?
You know, I had a sound effect for a cow and I didn't use it earlier. Hideous laughter.
No, I'm trying to close like the menu that's in the spell list.
Ah, okay.
I was going to attempt to cast. Actually, no. Hideous laughter may be the way to go, because that could make it spend a turn laughing. What would a Manticore find entertaining? All right, so I will cast Hideous Laughter
Okay.
at the Manticore. It is
Come back.
again a spell save DC of 13.
Okay, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yes. Unless it has an intelligence of 4 or less, it isn't affected.
Oh, because that becomes too dumb to understand anything. Okay, the out of nowhere you just start hearing the Manticore start laughing out of nowhere. Just starts chuckling, and you start hearing the wings slow down, and it starts going down until you hear it land, and actually ends up falling prone on the ground.
And I'm just like, I'm trying to think of a joke that would suit you, but they all sound too Manticorny.
The Manticore stares at you,
I
little
gotta hear
chuckle,
this.
and then starts laughing again because of by magical force. Starts chuckling again, and can I mark this that it's prone?
I think you can just tilt it. Like
I could
tilt
give it.
the-
I could give it back pain.
It's like I think you can like turn the thing so like he's laying on his back like that.
Give.
Mickey takes a quick look.
He's upside down. He's just laughing.
Ah! All right, guys, I can hold this for maybe a minute.
Yeah, you gotta have
Unless he
concentration.
stops laughing.
Yeah, you gotta
Unless he stops
maintain
laughing.
concentration on this. So the Manticore is now upside down, just chuckling for his dear life.
I've got to think of a new joke every 6 seconds. It's hard.
Basically, Mickey, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I will move. I will retreat back with Morgar, and I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word.
Okay.
I believe it's a bonus action. That might
Second.
only be for clerics.
Close your damn sheets once you're done using them, animal. Like I just saw all your sheets like opened up.
Mine's shut.
And it was not, Mickey. I'm on your sheet right now. Make sure you expend one of your slots for Hideous Laughter.
Right.
In Healing Word, it is
It is a bonus action.
It is a bonus action. So go ahead and roll it. So creature of your choice that you can see within range, 1d4 plus your spell casting ability modifier. So go ahead and just click on a Healing Word. Yep, go ahead and click on Healing Word on the front sheet.
Cast at level 1.
5.
Yeah, Morgar, you get 5 healing points.
Sweet, thank you.
And make sure you expend your slot
Yes.
off there. You now have no more level 1 spells. You have cantrips now. Alright, so Morgar, go ahead and click on your character. S, go to your your green circle and type +5. And that should give you your 5 health. You got it?
0.
Alright, so it's showing 5. It was 3, so it should be 8,
So-
correct?
When you do it, click on it again and put +5. Not just 5, put +5.
Alright, hang on.
Okay. So whenever you do plus or minus, it'll automatically calculate it for you, versus if you just put the number, it says you're basically telling the game to put this number in, versus add or subtract a certain value. While we're doing that, Varys. Good. I saw it up there.
There we go.
Boy.
Varys, what are you doing?
Alright. Well, reading his hideous laughter thing, if I hit it, then it goes away. And it gets, well, it would have to still make a wisdom saving throw, but it gets advantage on that throw if it's
Correct.
hit. So, let me see here.
A woman and get the heck out of there.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, that would be 5 feet. And then...
Well, you can just make
yeah,
it.
so... Yeah, so I'd say that I'll use my movement and my action to... Oh, man.
So you're gonna dash
But
in
if you...
there?
yeah, but if... Yeah. But then I'll also this... So these are all... Like, this is all wall. But you said that he
all
busted
this on the
this
black
open.
is a wall, except for this one. This one is, hold on. This one is open. These two right here, this one and this one, they're both wide open. So this
So
wall
where
and
the
this wall.
opening originally was, now it's 2 squares
Yep,
wide.
yep. One up to the north.
Okay.
I'll be right back. The mail just ran. I gotta go get it.
Mail can run.
So
Hope you're thinking of your next joke there, Mickey.
Oh.
yeah.
I've got one chambered, don't you worry.
Better have that joke.
Yeah,
on
The
I'd say
deck.
character
that,
is based on me, it's fine.
Yeah, I'd say that I'll use my stealthily. I'm gonna try and, well, I mean, his stealth. Well, he's under concentration.
He's kind of a
so
little
it doesn't really matter.
distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got
So,
time to dash
yeah.
if you want, if you need to.
Yeah,
He's
so I'll
prone
do
laughing
that. I'll
right
use
now.
my move. Yeah, I'll use my movement and my action to dash in there. And
We gotta go.
are you Adabra?
Yes, I am. What
Okay.
are you doing here? There's a monster outside.
Oh yeah, no, I know. So me and two others, we've taken the job to come and get you out of here, and so
Get me out of here.
No.
I don't want to leave here. This is my home. This is my place.
And what is that? Your pet cat?
No, he just came and attacked. He's not mine.
Oh. Okay, well, we were asked to. The job says to come and get you and bring you back to town. To
Job? What
Ben-
job?
drawing a blank here.
Is that sass I hear in there, woman? We don't have a lot of time.
We can't ask any questions. I need you to come with me before this thing attacks. He's already made a big enough hole. If he gets in here, your house is already gone. You need to get out of here, and we both need to move now.
She says she kind of seems a little hesitant. I don't know you. I don't know you. This is my house. This is where I work. Everything, my whole life, my whole family grew up here. I'm not leaving here. I can help you kill it, but I'm not leaving this area. This is my place.
Well, what are you able to do?
I mean, I can pick up the stick, and I can swing at it.
Okay, so I can respect the fact of your home, and I understand the ties that you may have to this house, and probably to this land. But if you take a look over my shoulder, obviously he doesn't care about your house, your land. He probably wants to eat you. And we are trying to get you out of here. And I understand you don't know me. I don't know you. But I don't want to see you end up in that thing.
She says, by the power of Shanti, we can kill it. We can kill it. I'm devoted to her. Our goddess will save us. She will keep me safe, and I can continue my work. And she rolls her initiative
Okay.
to get into this.
So she ain't leaving. I think we just need to like make a circle around this thing before it gets up and just all get in a good whack.
And it is the Manticore's turn.
No.
Would I be able to just use my bonus action to just pull my short bow out?
I'll allow it, yeah.
Because I use the movement and an action, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright. Manticore has to make a wisdom saving throw. He's chuckling. Nope, he is still laughing. Still laughing. You hit me with that joke there, Mickey?
Yeah.
You know, they say that a lot of laughter is good for your Manticore muscles.
Ugh, that was bad.
Oh.
It was good enough for Manticore. Thank you very much.
The Manticore rightfully chuckles. Chat says boo.
Given the fact that there is the
Listen.
wall, my ears start ringing.
It's Mickey's first day on the job. He's doing what he can.
Alright, Manticore
Wah, wah.
has nothing else. Morgar,
Yes.
what do you do, buddy? Keep in mind you have to do something to keep you enraged. Because you're a barbarian and you're angry. You need to do something to keep you enraged.
Alright, Morgar, I know he kicked your ass earlier, but I think before he stops laughing, I think we can all get near him and get in a good whack. So I think we need to get back in there.
Alright, so I have to move close, correct?
Correct.
How far am I allowed to move?
30 feet. Actually, I'll allow you to move a little bit further because I moved you. You were actually over here. I just kind of moved you there out of safety, but you're fine. I'll allow you to move to if you want to attack the Manticore. Yeah, you can.
Secondary concern to Morgar.
That's 30 right there, correct?
You can go up to here. Right up to here if you need to. Oh, sorry. Either here or here if you need to. Yeah.
Alright.
Now, can he move and then hold an action, or do you have to hold your entire turn?
What do you mean hold?
Like, wait for like a trigger to do the action. Like, he goes there and says he'll lift his sword and wait for us to get there too before he swings. And then we're like all swinging at the same time so this thing doesn't wake up before we all get there.
He can, but keep in mind, eventually it'll go to the Manticore again to make a save. So.
Because if you look at on the chat where Mickey had put the hideous laughter on there, it tells you what hideous laughter does. And on there, if you attack him, then he has advantage on the wisdom saving throw. If it's triggered by damage.
Yeah, but if we all attack him at the same time, he'll be prone while we do so. Which I think is better for us.
Well, keep in mind,
Well,
every
he's
time
smack
you
dab
hit
in
it,
the middle.
every time you hit it, it will have a roll. So even if you have one person hit it, or everybody try to hit it at the same time, each time one person hits it, it has a roll. So whether you hit it independently or all together, it still has that roll to break out of laughter.
Alright, so what should I do?
Up to you, man. There's no more feedback. It's on you.
Yeah, I mean she's not leaving, and we're gonna have to take it out. And whether it's all of us doing damage to it, or just one person, like he's gonna possibly break out of this trance that he's in. So
Right.
we're gonna
Well,
have to do
you
damage to him either
you
way.
can make your swing now while you're the only guy over there because it's still going to be all of our turns before the Manticore gets to go again.
Correct. And keep in mind, you also have advantage because the Manticore is prone. And you also have Bardic Inspiration still, which gives you a 1d6 on your attack roll.
Alright.
So there's a good chance you're gonna do.
I've
good
got a
amount of
gray
damage.
sword, dagger, and javelin. I want to try the javelin. Yes, no.
Okay, roll it. I'm not gonna tell you how to play your character. Just go ahead, roll it. Attack.
Ooh.
Oh,
know,
Thank God for advantage.
Yeah, you had advantage
Right.
on that. I was gonna say you just stab yourself in the foot. All right, 22 is a hit. You deal 6 damage to the Manticore.
Ugh.
He seems a little. He seems a little
First
bloody.
blood.
He seems a little bloody, but still fairly strong. You can tell as you get closer and closer. Has no more spikes on his tail. Excuse me. You can see here he doesn't have any more spikes on his tail, and he looks pretty beat up already. So it looks like something was going on earlier. And he seems a little weak already. And what's up?
Hey, so on his attack, because he's got the 4 piercing and the 2 for the rage, but didn't also he have the 1d6 from the inspiration?
Inspiration is for the attack roll to like make sure he attacks, like he hits, not for damage.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's not for the damage.
yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
gotcha.
Correct. And as you're cheering, the laughter stops.
Oh god.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good follow-up joke. Stab.
The laughing now stops. Morgar, is there anything else you want to do?
Hey, that wasn't funny.
I don't know what's left to do.
I don't know. I just want to see like you had anything else that you wanted, like you had anything. If not, that's fine. Adabra.
Abracadabra.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Please use magic. Please use magic.
Right? Don't hit it with the stick.
I
Or
told
if
you
you
guys.
do hit it with a stick, hit it well.
Oh, she was a stick,
Poke
guys.
it in its
Shove
eye.
a stick
at
in
least,
his
or-
eye, yes.
Oh boy.
This is my house, you whippersnapper.
She moves up.
Oh God. That's our bread and butter right there, guys. We cannot let her die.
I know, right?
For my house! She swings. And she connects.
Hey.
She gives it a
She
good
connects
old.
on a personal level.
She gives it a good
It's a
old
good-
smackaroo. Dealing 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And you hear say, "That'll show you." And then,
I'll show him who to eat next.
Mickey.
Yeah.
All right. Mickey is going to.
She is living on the edge right now.
It's gonna move. Cool. Aw. Oop. Backing up Morgar.
Okay.
Yeah,
He doesn't-
boy.
I could get in there and swing with my sword, but I don't really want to, man. He could one piece me with what he did to you. So I am gonna instead of jokes, I am going to cast my own barbs in the form of vicious mockery. Ooh.
Play him some Rage Against the Manticore.
I say to him, you thought those jokes were funny? You have a terrible taste in comedy, sir. What a loser. So he has to make another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you can definitely see him kind of just like his head kind of like moves to the
All right,
side,
so
and
he
he
so
took
there was a
4 damage on that one. He
Four
took the
psychic damage.
full damage on that one.
and there's another part to this spell that I forgot about the first time it hit. He has disadvantage on his next attack.
Uh,
I can link it in.
where am I looking at? Creature of your choice that you can see perceives everything as hilariously funny, falls into fit of laughter. The target must proceed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated, unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intel score of 4 or less is infected
Oh,
at the end of
that's
each.
a different spell.
What am I looking at right now?
That's
Oh,
hideous
Vicious
laughter.
Mockery.
I'm doing vicious mockery.
We're looking at Vicious Mockery. Gotcha. My bad. I'm sorry. If the target can hear you, it must succeed and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Alrighty. Heat him up for you, gentlemen. Have at him.
Prepping for the future. Anything else you need to do?
I move closer. I have a bonus action. Do I have to be within line of sight, or if Varys can hear me, can I inspire him?
I'd say as long as he can hear you.
Varys, now's your time to shine. Show us what you can do. And I will give him Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. So make
am
sure to
down to
deduct that
1.
point from your character sheet, and I believe that is your second.
Yep.
And only, actually, I think, do you have one more? Yeah, you have one more.
Yeah, I had 3 in the bank, and I used 2.
Yep, you got one more. All right. Varys.
Hello. Okay, so do I mark anything in this inspiration box?
Nope. That's DM inspiration.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let me see here. I'm just throwing this in there so I can see what it says.
So long as you have an advantage on an attack roll, you will roll your stealth damage. An extra 1d6.
If you had advantage on the attack roll, the attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. You do not need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. So,
You got 2 people right up there with him. So
Correct.
I believe that qualifies.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now does like line of sight make a difference because she's like right there?
We'll
or
see
like
now,
in the
won't we?
respect of like me? Oh yeah, you're right.
We'll see now, won't we?
Sir, you are a professional adventurer. You could whiz one past their ear, no problem, I'm sure.
We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah, right. Alright, let's see.
The one time you roll a crit and it just takes her out.
Oh my god,
Oh,
don't
boy.
even. Well, oh yeah, so you just answered my question.
No, I'm just kidding. It would only depend. It would really depend. I would assume if
You
you
always
roll high enough,
move
you
first
basically
and
shot through
get
it.
an
As long as you're not rolling like a crit fail, I will count it as you shot beside them, right? You're an expert adventurer, experienced. I assume if you shoot your shot, like you're gonna hit it, right? Unless you roll a
Right.
1, then that means you obviously just
Right.
shanked the crap out of that, and you probably did shank your buddy.
Okay, so actually, I think what I'm gonna do, because
You could I think you
He
could move
doesn't
out
know
to
to-
here and get it angled where that's not an issue.
yeah, that's true. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so you move to here.
Okay, that's your 30.
And then I will hit him with the short bow and sneak attack as well. So
Okay, go ahead and roll your.
short bow.
Ooh. Okay. Lands that's a hit.
Oh man.
You rolled a
I see this-
1 on your sneak, but
Wait, that wasn't me.
no, I rolled the fee. Sorry, I rolled the damage on it for.
Oh.
8. What is that? 8. That's 10, 18, 19 points of damage.
Oh, that's more than we've all done combined.
Deduct an
Yeah,
arrow.
that the Manticore is definitely like stumbling now. You can see his head down and just basically like he's kind of like woozy. His eyes are just kind of like flailing everywhere. His head's moving back and forth. Really just like on his last I was gonna say like last legs, but that's a horrible
And
pun.
wings.
Yeah, that was gonna be a horrible pun.
He's gonna need more than a Manticore to buff that out.
God, jeez.
No, I should have saved that for my next Vision Mockery. Dang it!
The Manticore moves at Varys.
Oh, Jesus.
Since
The
you were
source of his pain and agony.
the one that attacked him recently. And he comes after you with a claw attack.
Disadvantageously, I might add.
And it hits you, knocking
Ow.
you back.
So, given the fact that I had a bonus action still,
Oh, what was your
From
bonus action? What was your bonus
my
action?
order, I mean, am I able to hold that to try to dodge him, or is that something that?
Oh no, that's not. That's
you
not,
have to have as a skill.
Yeah, that's a skill. Yeah, no. I don't think you
Oh,
dodging
okay.
is a thing. It's either your AC or not, unless you have something that gives you
Like a reaction.
like a reaction. But there's nothing you can really react to on this. This isn't like a reaction thing. A reaction is like a reaction is like to avoid like sneak attacks, or if you have an actual feat, like for example, there's some to say, hey, your reaction is like the attack of opportunity, or some reactions are if somebody comes into your space or leaves your space, you can attack them or whatever. That's like a reaction. Not really like,
Oh,
I dodge.
I think
Attack
it's
of
like
opportunity.
later on, isn't it?
have
Have
more
like
cards.
an uncanny dodge or something like that. Like later on, I think. If I recall, but that's like later on, of course.
So,
Goo.
Varys, you get knocked back 10 feet. You get hit by the giant paws of the Manticore, critically hitting you
Oh,
for 10 slashing damage.
No.
oh
You are right now in the negative. You are now making
So I'm
death saving
negative
throws on
two.
your turn. You're right now at 0 health point.
yeah. Okay.
You are right now at 0.
So let's see. Just click on it and change it to 0. Do you have to enter when you
Yep.
do that?
Yeah, you could just type on the green circle, click on it. Yep. And now you are making death saving throws when it comes to your turn.
Jew. All right.
The Manticore still has a few more attacks left. And the Manticore turns and goes for another claw attack towards Adabra.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Hitting her for 6 slashing damage. She's also down. And with that, you see the Manticore kind of woozy falls to the ground. Not dead, but he's kind of incapacitated right now. He kind of just faints almost. Still alive, but faints. Morgar.
Oh, I'm going in to finish.
Okay.
Yeah, you finish the threat. I'll tend to the wounded.
So what do I have to do now? I'm new to this. I'm
Kill
sorry.
it. No, you can. Again, remember, you want to. What's your action? What do you want to do? You want to attack?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So go for your attack.
Gotta get up close to him again.
All right, I'm right next to him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Hold on, let me bring up the thing.
Okay.
So I just click on any weapon, correct?
Right now you have a javelin equipped. You can whip out something else, but you probably will drop that weapon because you're kind of in combat right now. It depends what you're taking out, right? Like if it's you just have like a sidearm, like you just have a knife on your side versus like for example, like if you're trying to take out your greatsword, chances are it's on your back, right? So you can't just like, oh, let me put this on my back and take out the greatsword. It's not a video game. You kind of drop it and grab your greatsword if that's what you're going for.
Okay, no, I'm gonna stick with my javelin then.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll with the javelin.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. That is a hit.
Okay. I couldn't hear you guys for a second. Did you end up hearing what I was asking?
I did not.
No.
Okay. It was to kind of backtrack, not to obviously backtrack, but so on my hit that I did with the short bow, the total damage was 19, and that's the 4 plus 1 plus 8 plus 6 was 19, but because it was a 24 and so it's a natural 20.
That counts
Wouldn't
that's
that
what the
be-
plus 6. That's what the plus
Oh
6
yeah,
is from.
it's already included.
Yep. So your first hit on the piercing was you hit your damage, and then because it was a crit, it added that plus 6.
You mouse over the 8 plus 6, you can see the 6 is
Let
green.
me see.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I appreciate you asking. That's a hit, Morgar. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hang on a second.
Execution.
Yeah, it was weird. Like everyone went silent for a second, or like I was still in the group, but like
We all just took you
So,
for dead. We were having a
Morgar,
moment of
to
silence.
hit damage,
Yeah,
go ahead and
I-
click on the javelin, like you see on the chat right now, where it says javelin. Click on the javelin, and that'll roll your damage for you.
Well, hang on a second.
So in the chat, you know how you just
Yeah,
roll
right.
this? Yep.
Yeah, I rolled the 23.
Yep. So you see how it
13.
says javelin right below it? Go ahead and click on javelin right there, and it'll roll your damage. There we go. So because of rage,
Nice.
you deal 7 damage. And with that,
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
you kill it.
Yeah.
How do you kill the beast?
Ugh. Tell us what happens.
Oi, he is dead?
Yeah.
Sweet, the barbarian lives up to his moniker.
Where do you stab him?
How do you do it?
I gave the javelin my... I threw the javelin at it, and it went through his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you do that, you just see the blood just gushing through and out
Yes,
of
it
there.
came spewing out of his throat where the puncture was and spewing out of his mouth. And he was rolling around and, you know, the typical.
Yes, because I remember my first kill of a Manticore outside in the real world. It was just blood. No, so Manticore, you see you hit that artery by the throat, and the blood is just shooting out. And then after a couple seconds, you just see the blood just kind of oozing down the shaft of the javelin, and the beast just drops, and the monster's dead. Things
And
kind of
Mickey-
settle.
Mickey says from behind, game, set, Manticore.
Varys is just sitting there looking like he just puts
Varys
one
is,
thumb
Varys
up
is
very
unconscious.
slowly.
Varys
Oh yeah,
is
never mind.
unconscious right
Just-
now. Adabra is also unconscious right now. The threat is gone of the monster, but you still have both of these two that are dying right now.
Oh no, they're bleeding out. Morgar, you see the woman, and I'll go check out Varys.
Sure.
Because you guys are out of combat, you guys are free to move however you'd like at the moment.
Varys, no! You're the only one I can rely on. You carry this stable. We need your big damage. Can I like try to patch him up?
You can try to stabilize them.
I'll
Go
be right
ahead.
back.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check for me. Both of you are trying to stabilize them. Go ahead and roll for
no.
medicine.
Oh.
Okay.
Not bad.
Mickey, you patch up the wounds and kind of tend to Varys. You can see he's kind of moving around. His eyes are kind of like moving around, and he's kind of breathing normally again. He's still not mobile, but he is. You can see he's stabilized. He's not dying anymore.
All right. You ain't bleeding out anymore. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know if you're awake. All right, is he awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
No, he is still unconscious.
He's mumbling in his sleep. I'm awake. 5 more minutes, Mom.
He's still unconscious.
Just like pat him on the chest and like pop a squat on the rubble wall next to him, catching my breath. That was a lot. Day 1.
Morgar. Oh, Morgar stepped away. Oh boy. Poor Adderbrush.
You said that I was like mumbling in my sleep.
Yeah, everything you were planning to say, you just mumbled in your sleep.
Basically.
I'm back.
Alright. Make a medicine roll.
Morgar, lay hands on this woman.
Oh my goodness.
You're actually asking a barbarian to lay hands on a woman?
In the old fashion, the laying of hands is a medical procedure.
Alright, where do I find this roll?
When you
never
go
mind,
to...
I see it.
Okay, go ahead and roll medicine for me.
Come on, medic barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You also tend to Adabra's wounds, and you can see that she's breathing normally again, not really struggling. She's still unconscious, but she's stable. She's stable. She's no longer bleeding out. You patch up the wounds from the claw, and you kind of clean up the cuts, right, to prevent any kind of infection.
Dr. Morgar, medicine
Basically,
woman.
one of you guys that are conscious, Morgar or Mickey, I don't care, whoever gets the first roll, go ahead and roll a 1d4 for me.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. All right. What do you guys want to do next? They're unconscious right now.
I see some wood splinters here. Can I make a makeshift, what's the thing called? Like the really
Splint?
simple thing you drag a downed person on behind you.
Oh,
After the
Skid
Like
like-
fashion a skid.
a skid, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the proper name
Like
for it.
you're a giant barbarian man. You could probably carry the woman, but I'm gonna need to like drag Varys behind me.
No, this is very thin material. Remember, this is like a mill, so the woods here is not. It's not straw. It's not intended to block attacks. It's just meant to kind of just protect you from the elements. So these woods are very weak. It would not be able to support the weight of a human on there.
All right, plan B. Morgar, hand me your lightsaber. We're gonna have to stow him in the Manticore
Oh my
until
goodness.
the cold night is over. I guess I'll try to carry him. See if I can like just get him in a piggyback and see if I can hold him.
Or do I need to carry?
Well, unless you can carry 2 people, and I'm not saying you don't look strong, but 2 people's a big burden. One of us, I think we're each gonna have to carry a person
All
back
right.
to town. Or we can just wait here until they feel good enough to walk on
I
their own.
mean,
But they're in pretty bad shape.
I'd say we chill here.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't really given a timetable, were we?
No.
As long as here, let's drag them into the mill where at least we have a bit of a defensible position. Like this whole wall is gone, but they can't. Like we're kind of out in the open here. In case this isn't the only Manticore in the area.
Yeah, we just killed one. We're kind of out of breath. We're kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm spent.
So you guys walk into the mill. All right.
Yeah. Well, we'll drag them in there,
Yeah,
just
just
into a safe corner or something.
Toss them in there. As you walk in here, you see the usual stuff. There's like I said, there's 3 floors in here. Give me 1 second. There's 3 floors in there. You can see that it's just kind of like a little workshop. You can see a little bit of little kind of sets of apothecary sets around here. You see some plants, some little empty potion vials. See some that are filled with liquid. You see pestle, mortar, basically things that you can use for creating things related to apothecary. She was a devoted follower of what's it called? Chanti. Let me double check for you guys on that one.
I don't suppose you know
You
anything
said it.
about apothecary stuff.
Yes,
Morgar?
Chanti.
a Chanti.
No,
It's a
I'm
goddess.
a barbarian.
Actually, I believe it's pronounced Shantae.
Shantae. Sure, let's go with Shantae.
I don't
the
I don't
goddess
know.
of agriculture.
I get all of my ingredients at Target.
Bougie asses. Okay.
Like, I could try to go over and cook something up that might get these guys back on their feet, but it might also kill them, and I don't want to. I don't want to risk it. I can mix a good drink, but that's only behind a bar. So are we just resting in here for now?
Works for me.
Hour 1 has gone by. You guys are just still there. Dabra and Varys are just kind of still
I'll just
conscious.
occasionally tap Varys on the cheek, see if I can wake him up. Hey, wake up! Hey.
You just hear nothing but mumbles. There's really nothing going on with them. They're still just ragdoll unconscious.
All right. Well, if they're not waking up, do we spend the night here? Morgar?
Yes.
It's fine with me.
All right. Well,
Well, it's probably by now. It's probably around. I'd say about 3-4 p.m. in the day. So
oh man, we've got a long time.
yeah, you guys only went like, you guys went a few miles. You had a little bit of a fight. Right now, you guys just kind of doing some downtime.
right.
It's still pretty early in the day.
To probably be just like a short rest.
All
Well,
right, Morgar.
Like I said, as you
time.
guys walked in there's a lot of vials everywhere, right? There's vials, and you can tell this was her workshop. So maybe
Ooh,
you guys can
Can
find
I look?
something.
Can I look around to see if there's anything just like labeled healing potion, or maybe something I recognize as like a poultice or something that might treat wounds?
Go ahead and roll a investigation roll for me.
Everything is dependent on my intellect. Oh.
Ooh.
So you
Nice.
see some very tiny vials that are red. They don't have a label on them, but by the looks of it, this kind of seems something you've heard about, right? This is something you've heard that apothecaries carry. They focus on things like potions, right? They focus on like healing potions, and they focus on anything else like poison. They focus on anything else like protection. But because this is red, this kind of looks kind of like blood-like, and this seems like it could be something that's helpful. And you see a couple there. You see a couple of these there.
I will uncork one and like hold my pinky up to the tip and just like quickly dab it and give it a little taste to make sure it's safe.
Go ahead and roll a 1d4.
Oh jeez. Morgar, catch me! I'm going on a trip, man.
Timothy Leary.
Go ahead and give yourself 2 points of health back.
Oh, well, I'm at full health already.
Are you? Okay, yeah. There you are.
I was very sure not to get within ouchie range of this monster.
Well, you're fine.
All right, tastes like goodness. All right, so I will. First, I'll give it to the woman because she is our main objective.
Varys.
It's what he would have wanted. I read his last will and testament.
As he had Varys' head on your lap, his head just hits the ground.
Knocks onto the floor. Oh,
Hits the
sorry.
ground.
Take another point of damage.
He is now
bleeding
on the
again.
verge of
No.
dying. Okay. So you give this strange liquid to the lady. If I can just click on her. Okay. So you give her the liquid, and
One luck.
she is alive and well again. She's
Oh, thank
revitalized, and she kind of like, what happened? What? Wait, is monster dead?
Heck yeah. Yes, my good lady. The monster is slain, and we have saved your home.
Oh, thank you, travelers. Are you guys okay?
Oh, right. Morgar, here, take one of these red vials and go see the Varys. Oh, right, other people.
I see you guys have a strong bond here.
Oh, we like to keep it light, you know.
It's a good thing I'm unconscious and I'm not hearing this.
She says, I see you found one of my vials. You should get one of their up there on the shelves and give it to your friends. It should bring him back. As long as he's not dead, it should give him some strength again.
I used one on her. How many more are left?
Go to roll 1d4.
Ba-doop-boop. 3.
There's 2 left.
There are 2 left. All right, then I will just toss one to Morgar and administer the other one to Varys. Because Mickey is pristine.
Do I have to roll anything, or?
Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah, somebody killed Varys apparently.
Oh no,
Somebody give him an X. Somebody
Sense of
executed.
urgency.
Now we're playing Clue.
Kyle.
Now we're playing Clue. Who murdered Varys?
What the hell? What did I
It was
miss?
the Manticore in the windmill with the candlestick. I don't trust that Manticore butler.
All right, so you guys are giving where is it? Go ahead and roll a 2d4 plus 2 if you can. Easiest way, go to the, where you roll the dice on the side on the left, right? Go to where it says at the bottom, Advanced Dice Roller. Click on it, and then make it a, it says roll, so you can go 2, go to D4, and then add a +2 to that. Does that make sense?
Who? Everyone or?
No, Varys.
Oh,
okay.
So on the left side, where
Okay.
where it shows the 1d20 dice, right? Where the panels are. So go to
Right.
that where it shows you all the rolls. Go down to where it says Advanced Dice Roller. Click on that. And
Right.
then go where it says Advanced Roll. And then go to Roll. Make it a 2.
And it's 2. And then what is it? A D4.
D4. And then at the plus, put +2. And then go ahead and roll that for me.
D4 +2.
Okay, so 2d4 +2.
Okay. So you regain 8 hit points. You are back
to full.
alive. You're conscious again. You're a little dazed, not really sure what happened, but you're awake again. You're fully awake.
Oh. Wait, is the monster still out there?
Yes, but it is also a corpse now, so we are in the clear, my friend.
We're having a barbecue tonight.
I saw that thing knock you a country mile. Are you okay?
I've got kind of a headache right now.
Understandable.
We hungry? We hungry? We got Manticore ribs.
Ugh. Thank you. I really appreciate what you guys have done.
No problem.
Not many would normally help me. And I don't even know you guys, but thank you.
Hey man, this officially makes us battle brothers. I got your back.
Adabra
Agreed.
starts talking to you guys and saying, what were you guys talking about earlier? A mission to save me. What job board? What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we've come fresh from the town of Phandalin, and one of the adventuring jobs posted by the mayor said to come out here and get you to return town because apparently there's a giant white dragon flying around and it's dangerous out here.
You hear her say, "White dragon." Oh my god, that explains it. The Manticore. The Manticore was already hurt when we got here.
Oh,
The dragon might have attacked it, might have pushed it away, looking for food, and it might have gotten away.
Mickey like walks to the door and like looks at the manticore and is like, thorn in the paw of a lion. The situation missed. Oh well, it happened. What happened happened.
The tail of the Manticore rises up, magically pops up another one, and shoots it. Tail spike.
Mickey does a Shatner roll into
The
behind the wall.
Manticore just has a nerve twitch, and it just slams the ground with its tail, and
That's
Mickey jumps. Dabra says, thank you, adventurers, for saving me. I wish I can do more for you, but I can't leave. I gotta fix this. I am the one that usually creates like potions for people. Seeing as you guys saved me, I can give you a few potions at a discounted rate. Can you roll a who's gonna be talking to her? Who's actually talking to her?
I'm a pretty suave talker.
All right, go
Yeah, I
ahead,
think
Mickey. Go
Mickey
ahead and roll a
does.
1d4.
1d4. Dos.
Okay. She says, all I can offer you though, you guys used to fuel mine. I can, at the moment I'm short on stock. I I have one more potion. Usually these go for about 25 gold piece. I can give it to you guys for 5, and we'll call it even. And I'm not gonna leave this area though. I can write you a note and say that I'm okay, that you guys helped me, and that I'm rebuilding the area again.
Morgar, do you still have the sheet of paper that the quest was on?
I got the Dwarven thing, Nomen and Umbrage Hill. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, it was the other one. I
Umbridge Hill.
assume we still have the sheet of paper that what the mission was on. So we'll just have her like write a note on the back and sign it saying she elected not to return to town, but we put in the effort, and maybe we can take that back as like a receipt of completion. Maybe we'll still get something for it.
You guys did not rip the page, and not that you guys told me you ripped the page, but the page is still over there at the
Oh,
town.
we didn't take it?
No,
All right then.
no,
If you have a sheet of paper, milady, to write that note, then we would be much obliged.
So she just pulls out a little piece of paper and just kind of writes her name, saying, "Thank you, Mayor, for looking out for me. I'm safe. These 3 adventurers helped me. I was attacked by a Manticore, and I assume the dragon was what attacked it, or what provoked it. I'm safe for now. Thank you for your concerns, and we should be operating normally in a few days." And she signs it.
Be sure to mention how dashing I looked.
She says, "Be careful with Mickey's awful jokes.
No!
They've been known to cause psychological damage, so careful."
Hey, you know what they say? Any press is good press.
So she signs it, and she gives it to Mickey. And there's that one potion, if anybody wants to buy that one potion of healing for 5 gold.
Mickey will fork it over. If this counts as a quest completion, I'll still be able to afford my.
Okay, go ahead and deduct your 5 gold. And who's going to have it? You're gonna have the potion?
I will take the potion from her and I will hand it to Morgar because he's probably gonna need it the most. With his straightforward fighting style.
Thank you, sir.
Because of the situation right now, I mean, it's always up to you guys. It's early on, right? You guys just finished your quests. You guys are probably gonna work your way back to the city, where there's lodging. So just because I don't want you guys wasting it right now, just giving you guys a heads up. Yeah, there's no need to use it right now. It's better to just save it for another day. But yes, go ahead and deduct those 5 gold, and then okay. So Morgar, easiest way to do it is go to your character sheet, open up the character sheet, and
hang on.
This also applies for all you guys. So open up your character sheet. And
all right, it's open.
Do you know where the compendium is on the right side? Like, or the tabs is the one that has like the eye, like information, right?
I see. Buy an info, character sheet, attributes, and abilities.
No, at the very top, you see like the horizontal bar. It's like chat, and it goes art library, journal, compendium.
Yes. Right.
Go to the one that has the eye. And then type in potion of healing.
All right.
Okay.
Aha.
So go to one of those potions of healing. Click, drag it, and drop it.
The one that's highlighted in blue?
Yeah. That just means you're hovering over it. So click on it and drop it into your character sheet, and it will automatically add it into your items.
Drag and drop it into your
into character sheet, and it should add it.
All right, hang on, give me a second here.
The only one that should be adding this though is Morgar, but you guys should see it when you drag it over. It should say accepting drop from compendium or something like that, in like the middle. So when you let go, it'll add it to your sheet.
I do want to ask a question to her when when you're ready.
Okay. What did you want to ask her while we wait for this?
So, Adabra, I have a question that I want to ask. When I came in here and was obviously in a rush to explain the situation, but now that you know why we're here, why would the mayor want us to bring you back to town and you weren't aware of this job being posted? So if obviously you didn't request the help, why would he want us to bring you back?
She looks at you kind of confused and saying, your guess is as good as mine. I am an apothecary. I make potions, so I have a valuable skill. I'm the only one that sells potions within the city, so maybe that's why he's just looking out for the safety of his citizens, and also I am a valuable asset for adventurers and travelers and others. I'm also away from the city, unlike the other craftsmen. They're all right there in Phandalin. I'm a few miles to the south.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
thinking about it, like,
you're quite
well,
far from town, so obviously
It's not too far. Maybe 2
townsfolk,
miles. Not too bad.
but obviously the townsfolk never have an issue with you coming to town or them coming to you. It just makes me wonder why.
She really has. She looks at you and kind of just shrugs, like I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Do I think that she's lying?
Go ahead and let me see.
insight, probably.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight for me. No, you can see by the looks of her face, she honestly doesn't know. She believes truly what she said. But nothing seems unusual.
Alright, well, of course. I'm just glad that we were able to help you, and especially keeping, what is left of your home intact.
I think it's safe to assume that either A, the mayor was concerned about her and her well-being, or B, concerned about what she can provide to the town and wanted her close at hand in case any more horrible things happened due to the dragon or the losing more adventurers. Oh yeah, I don't know if you I doubt you heard because it happened earlier today, but one of the 2 local adventurers was lost in a goblin ambush.
No,
Sildar?
sounds familiar, but no, word didn't travel here yet. Haven't gotten into city in a couple days, but yeah, Slidar, he was one of the local heroes.
Yeah. According to his friend Orgu, apparently he didn't make it back from their last excursion. Hence why they sent us. The new kids on the block.
New adventurers.
Yeah.
Well, you guys look to be worthy. You guys look to be strong and work like a team. Have you guys been adventuring long?
Actually, this is day 1 for us. We were surprisingly effective, chaps. Congratulations.
Could have fooled me. That was really, really good fighting there, and the pocket sand. Interesting choice.
No one expects the pocket sand.
Interesting choice you used there. Way to use your environment. I wouldn't have thought of that. Good job.
Adabra, the first person you mentioned was Slidar. as the local hero, do you not know Orgu?
I do, but they usually hand in hand. They're usually grouped together. You usually have like the party leader.
Do you know much about Orgu?
No, just another adventurer, willing to do anything he can for his friends. You know, they've worked on countless adventures and they made a really great team.
But they're from Phandalin, correct?
Not too sure. They just were local heroes, probably doing what they do best and adventuring and going from city to city, and they decided to settle here just like most other travelers do.
Alright.
Alright, well, if you feel secure in your homestead, although may want to get something done about this door. Not a carpenter myself, you understand, so
Yeah,
there's nothing I can do, but...
I suppose it's time for me to pay a visit to the city in the next coming days and get this once I get some things situated here.
We might send a stonemason also.
That would be helpful.
Yeah,
Good thinking.
when we
Morgan.
return, we'll make mention of the damage.
Morgar, were you able to add the potion to your inventory?
I tried. I don't know if it worked.
Okay, let me try it on my side.
Oh, also, I need to, the 4 icons I'm seeing at the bottom, I still got that stupid green and white thing. I know you told me once how to change it, and for some reason it reverted back to this ugly thing.
Which
you know
one?
what I'm talking about?
The box, I believe you have to do outside of this game, like back on the original homepage for Roll20, you have to edit your profile.
Oh, okay. I'll try
And
that then.
just drag that token PNG from your desktop earlier into there, I think.
All right.
Gotcha. So what it was is Morgar, whenever you dragged it, I just dragged it on there. So remember, you click on the item, and you drag it to your compendium, and it'll like by the items area, the equipment, and it'll just add it to it. So it just added the potion to you right now, so you have it at the bottom.
All right. I'm in the main map screen. Where do I have to go? To the chat bubble or the eye or what?
We can do that later. Right now.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, no, it's okay.
Alright, lads, we've got our note of completion. Everybody's healed back up. The subject of the quest has said she doesn't want to accompany us. Shall we head back to town?
I think we've set out to do what we were asked. I think we should be good to go.
Okay.
Commence travel montage.
So you guys all
I'm picturing like 80s Casio music. Bam, 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 like, you know, fucking, what you call it?
Whatever
I
you're
can't do the name.
imagining, Mickey's playing it.
Come on, Bard, help me out here.
so you all start coming back to Phandalin.
There we go.
You guys are
There we
coming
go.
in.
You need the Casio keyboard guitar. Bam, 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 bam.
So you guys start walking over here. You guys are entering
Mm-hmm.
the city. Everything's still kind of quiet. Nothing crazy.
No, we didn't notice any pillars of smoke rising. As we were
No, not at
coming in.
the
They put this fire out over here.
Alright.
not at the
So
very
the dragon
moment.
only comes by occasionally to wreck shit and eat cow.
Correct.
Alright, man.
So you start hearing a little bit of sounds as you start getting closer and closer to the city. Nothing like crazy or out of the ordinary, and you guys making your way to the center of the city again,
Make him away.
and you guys would go, I assume, to the town master's hall to go get your reward, or
Yeah,
Yes.
where's our gold? Where's our loot?
loot. You'd
Gotta
be
be here
going.
somewhere.
You'd be going to the mayor, which he's in the town master's hall. Where?
And Mike, where that be?
I kick in the door.
Mickey's
Where's
just standing
my
out.
money,
Mickey's just standing.
biatch?
Mickey's just standing outside, wondering where'd you guys go.
Stand and be counted.
Down, fools on parade.
So as you get into here, get closer again, you notice the area has some very sturdy stone walls, the pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. You walk in, and you see the mayor standing there and saying, "Oh, travelers, welcome back. What brings you here?"
Oh, surprised to see us, are you?
Well, yes and no. What are you?
I try to read his face. Did his plan to get us killed fail?
What can I do for you, gentlemen, today?
I think it was time that,
Wait, which of us had the note? Did we forget the note?
no. You're supposed to have the note. You don't have the note? I don't have the note.
Alright, to be fair, I have dozens of pockets. Give me a second. Spell components, extra loot. Here it is. We visited
Bag of jokes.
the woman of Shantae, and she elected to remain behind. She was being attacked by a Manticore, which we dispatched. And we have here a written note signed by her, electing not to come with us back to town.
He looks at the note, starts to read it, and you see a little bit of happiness that she's safe, but a little bit of concern, like, there's still a threat out there, and it would have been better if she came, but he respects her decisions. And he looks up,
Say the word, we'll
confused.
go back and knock her out and bring it back.
He looks confused and says, "Who's Mickey, and why is his jokes so bad? Who is this?"
They're tactically bad, sir, I will have you know.
I assume it's you.
Strike
Well,
a pose.
I'm glad to see she's doing okay, and that you guys took the first quest. I thank you, gentlemen, for this. And he turns around for a second, and you can just hear some coins kind of clashing, clinking in the background. He has 3 little bags and hands it into each of you and said, "Gentlemen, thank you for your services. Here's 25 gold pieces each. This city's in debt to you. Thank you. She's very precious to us. As you may have known, she deals with a lot of the potions for us. She keeps us healthy when we're sick. She does a lot of the medicine for the city."
Understandable. A valuable asset to keep an eye on and be concerned about. Glad we could help.
And he says, "Well, are you guys gonna be staying here for a little bit, or are you guys leaving for another city?"
I think that we may be staying for the night and looking into some of the other ongoings that are close by that you have requested help with.
Oh, good. I've got some other quests up there, and then, you finish a couple more, and I can trust you. Hopefully, to get some bigger and stronger quests out of the way. These are a little bit reserved for special people. They need approval from me before they can be done. Unlike these are, anybody can do them as long as they're up to the task. But I've got a few other quests in line afterwards that only I'll allow to select for you to do. But we do have the Stone Hill Inn if you would like to stay there for the night.
Sounds good. I don't mind staying around town a little while longer. The money is clearly good. And we'll jingle the coin purse he just got.
Yes, yes, and of course, if you do some more quests, there's more in it for you. I got you some more gold. Possibly some other items can be gained through there. But yeah, feel free to stay around the city, enjoy, relax. Again, thank you, gentlemen, for helping her. I'm content to see that she's safe.
May this be the start of a wonderful business relationship, Mr. Mayor. And Mickey will saunter out the door towards the bar.
Yes,
Okay.
where is the bar?
Can you guys see the map names?
Yoink.
No, we can.
No,
No.
no.
Ah, that's just on my screen. Gotcha. Yeah.
That's all right. I'm already there. I'm slamming flagons like nobody's dragons.
With that, gentlemen,
Ah.
wonderful session today. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did as well. With that being said, make sure you guys know your classes. Make sure you guys know your abilities. Make sure to read up on your things. Make sure to work on your backstories before next week.
That I will.
Like I said, 1 or 2 paragraphs would be perfect. Also, with the completion of that quest, not only did you guys gain 25 gold, you guys feel confidence as a party. You guys are growing a little bit stronger together. And with that, you guys are now level 2.
Nice.
So, click,
What's this? Mickey is evolving. Press B to cancel.
click on your character sheets again for me.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find it again. Damn.
Just shift double click on your token.
When you're on your character sheet, you guys go to the cog wheel. You know, it says core bio spells, right? Go to the cog wheel. And
What? Wait. I got my character sheet up. I got bio info, character sheet, and attributes and
okay,
abilities.
so go to character sheets, and then go to where it says core bio spells, right? It should be like in the top area of your character sheet, right underneath, like where it says like you're a barbarian, dragonborn. Right below that, you just click something. Right below that, the cogwheel, right below, beside here. You see it right here, Morgan?
Yeah. I see barbarian 1, soldier, infantry,
Okay.
and a clog.
Slightly below that, you see where it says core bio spells.
Right.
Okay, click on the cog right next to spells,
Okay.
and then scroll down, and it says launch level plus character mancer. Make sure you guys click the bottom one. Do not click launch level 1 character mancer, because that will bring you back to level 1. Click the bottom one, and that'll open up your character mancer. Right?
So click the second one, launch level plus character mancer.
Correct.
Okay. Now what?
Now it should say character mancer Dungeons and Dragons. It says welcome to character mancer level up, right?
Right.
Alright, click next. And I want you guys to roll for your health. I do not want average. Click on roll. Oof. Nice.
Where do
Actually,
I
it's not
click
bad.
roll? Oh, I see it.
Yep,
Next to my HP.
Actually, I think that's pretty good for Mickey.
Yeah, I know. That's actually really good for both you guys.
All right, so it says HP 7. I just click that roll thing next
Yep.
to it.
Click where it says roll. Ooh, a 10. Ooh.
The Beef Master.
The average is 7, so you got a 10 on that one.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. So you now all gain. So here you'll see like if you have anything else, like if you multi-class or subclass. So right now, looking at Morgar, it looks like you have a class feature. You have Reckless Attacks now. So, Reckless Attack, what it does, I mean, obviously you're going to look it up later on. But Reckless Attack, what it allows you to do is, at level 2, you can throw aside all your concern for defenses to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. In doing so, it gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have an advantage until your next turn. So you can make every attack you want to reckless, and it gives you advantage on all your attacks, but all attacks will have advantage on you until your next turn.
Okay.
So everyone's gonna have some stuff like that, right? You guys see, like, under class features, you guys might have unlocked something.
Yep.
Okay. So then you might have like another one or a subclass feature. Not everyone will have one. And then you can also go to multi-class. If you click plus or minus, you can choose if you want to level up in something else. If you don't want to go straight barbarian or straight bard or all the way rogue, you can multi-class it to something if you'd like. It's up to you. And then if you go to the next category, it'll show features. If you have anything, it'll explain it better, like what you unlocked. And that's about it. You just kind of keep going through this, and it should be, because it's level 2, you go to features, and then you go to review, and then you should be done. But yes, if you're magic, you might have some new spells to choose.
Sweet.
So with that, guys, go ahead and do that. Level up your characters. Do it. You know, you guys can do it now. I'm gonna head off. We're gonna finish it for today. Early for when we start the session next week, the first part of it will be kind of a recap, what kind of occurred, as well as you guys give me a base advantage or a base review of what happened to your upgrade. So, like, you know, you'll tell me, hey, you know, I unlocked this. You know, this is kind of like what it'll do for me. Probably take like 15 minutes or so. And then on top of that, you also let me know, like, hey, I picked these spells. Because remember, you are a bard. So you know spells, but I think you have to prepare them, don't you? Or you select which ones you have until the next level up, I think it is. I could be mistaken.
Yeah, I
So
did.
just let me know
I added a new one and kept what I had because
Okay.
I didn't really have much to change out.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, I'll go through all this and everything. But I gotta get going,
Okay.
unfortunately.
That's okay. So we'll remind on the next session, but as well, you guys, since you guys are here in the city, you guys get a full rest. So what that means is give back yourself all of your after you're done with your character, give yourself all back your max health points. If you guys use rage or anything like that, or Bardic Inspiration, you guys regain that. Anything that involves, like, says, hey, you need to take a rest, a short rest or long rest to regain your points back, go ahead and regain whatever you need. And
Is there a long rest button or no?
you would have to pay for that to make macros, and then I can do that. But yeah, like, I'm already like, I'm paying like 40 a year, something like that at the moment, so I can get you guys, like, later on, you guys can use dynamic lighting. So whenever you guys go into a dungeon, you guys cannot see the dungeon unless it's whatever's in front of you, and you have line of sight as well. So you can't just, like, for example, if you see a monster and you go out the corner, that monster, you don't see if it's moving again. It could move, it might not, but you can't tell. So that way it gives it a little bit more of the realism. You can't just, like, see, like, the whole map. So
Nice.
yeah, the next level up
Alright.
the next level up is that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys all on Saturday, unless anything changes. Let me know what's going on, and I'll see you guys are on Discord. Thank you all for the great session today. Hopefully you guys
Good
enjoyed.
session, party mates.
Amazing.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was quite
good.
fun.
I am glad you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed it. Appreciate you all for the RP. I had a lot of fun.
Especially